Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder, and it's time for the Landers Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. So glad to have you with us as the Mudbugs will conclude this two-game series over the Odessa Jackalopes on this Louisiana Saturday night. So glad to have you with us as the Mudbugs will look for the sweep tonight. And Mudbugs really might have not played their best brand of hockey last night. They were outshot 33-24, but they somehow got the benefit of timely saves and benefits of timely bounces, and they were able to squeeze out a 3-2 overtime victory. And, boy, that was a nice victory as Chris Hedden was able to wrist home his second of the year. He's having an outstanding year. He's got the most points for a defenseman on the Mudbugs so far this season. But the game started out tough. Charlie Bankier was able to throw one from the point. It found its way past Hudson at 8:56 of the first. Odessa went up 1-0. Then it was Steele who set up Joe Mack cutting through the slot. And it was Mack who whacked in his first of the year. Bunting and Steele got the assist. It was 1-1. Then in the second period, it was Austin Bremer from the far corner who was able to kind of snipe one past Hasley. I don't think there was much he could have done. Bremer's fifth as he stole the puck in the offensive zone, and he got his fifth of the year unassisted. Then at 14:43, Joey Musa got an unassisted goal as the puck was ricocheted back out to the far corner. Musa had some space around that far circle and was able to power one past Hudson. And that tied the game up at 2, and then there was no scoring in the third. Both teams had glorious chances. And then in overtime at 4:40, just 20 seconds left in the extra session, Matt Weber, who really gutted it out last night, had some long shifts, was able to battle off the far boards and basically bank one up ahead there for Hedden, who took off on a break. And it was a messy overtime, and Coach Soupy had a lot to talk about in the pregame show, so I will not give up too much about how that game went last night. He wasn't too happy. He was happy about the 2 points, but he wasn't happy about how the game really unraveled, so to speak. And right now the Mudbugs have a little bit of an issue right now in certain categories. Power play, 0 for their last 14 now, dating back to the series in New Mexico. So some struggles there, along with some struggles just getting started. And there was no excuse because Odessa was off last weekend as well, and they had a better jump in the first period. That's plain and simple. Mudbugs were able to make some big saves and really kind of weather and ground the Jack, so to speak, and able to take advantage in the grand scheme of things. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show, game 2 of this two-game series at the George. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, game 2 of this 2-game series between the Mudbugs and the Jackalopes. We're joined by head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, Carla Zernis, used to always say greasy wins, and then there's these kind of scrappy wins, and maybe there's games where you kind of ride that roller coaster and you find a way to kind of finish on the right end. How would you describe last night's game?
I would describe last night's game just the fact that we've been working hard, really, really hard, putting in a lot of time and effort into being a quality hockey team. I don't think it happened at all for us last night, but maybe just because of all the work we put in up to that point, the good Lord blessed us with a victory. And, we had some timely goaltending that really helped us out, and then a timely goal at the end. We got to be much, much better, because if we play consistently like that, the outcomes won't be the same.
Was the first period, how would you evaluate the first period and just coming out of the gates? Was there any kind of that concern of what having an off weekend the weekend before? Was there any kind of sluggishness that maybe you might have feared?
No, Odessa had the weekend off too, right? So there's no excuses at all. We should have been coming out flying. We just weren't, especially after the first period that we had in Lone Star with our last game there. We came out flying and we set the bar with that first period, and the first period last night was nowhere near that.
Talk about the first goal. You give the first. Odessa scores the first. Got to be nice for Joe Mack to get his first of the year. Kind of cuts through the slot. Good work there from Bunting and Steele to set him up.
Yeah, Bunce deposited the puck to himself. He went in and took on two guys. Ended up winning a good puck battle. And Steeler playing net front. We just threw it behind the net. He gathered the puck and saw Joe kind of slinking through the slot area there. A nice little backhand pass from Steeler, I believe it was, and he just you give Joe a chance right there. He usually won't miss. 9 out of 10 times that's going in the net. So just a great finish too. The end to a great play.
So then we come to a critical juncture in the second period where the whistle's blown. It felt like kind of well after the whistle was blown, Sean Bunting and Isaiah Humphrey kind of agreed to go at it at center ice. Pretty good bout for Bunting there.
Yeah, Bunce is a tough kid, and he did a good job because that kid's tough as well. He's that's not his first fight this year, and he's one of their top physical players. So Bunce did a great job, I thought, and it was kind of refreshing to see a good scrap with some mutual respect at the end. Where they're kind of fist pumping each other, telling each other good job after a good bout. So a good job by both parties, I'd say.
Does it handcuff you, though, when you lose Bunting for what is a significant chunk of that second period where you have to obviously shuffle lines, and Bunting's so talented? So is that a key piece there that was like, I like the bout, but now we got to mix things up?
Yeah, well, it is. You're not going to replace Sean Bunting at all, but at the same time, we did have the extra forward last night dressed in the lineup, so it was really easy to piece the lines together. And we've had guys that have been in and out of the lineup all year long coming in doing a good job, and we did that. Bunce goes out there and fights one of their toughest competitors. We got to do a good job by stepping in and playing for him. So our guys know if it's a legitimate fight, then they go and do it. As long as they're not doing anything stupid, undisciplined, putting us in a bind, then they go out there and do the job that needs to be done, whether it be fighting or whatever it may be.
What's the key to 3-on-3 overtime? People have always asked me this. It's obviously, I call it backyard hockey on the broadcast. I figure puck possession is so big. You always see guys kind of reset the play. What's the key to your mind? And obviously, kind of on a 3-on-3 broken play, it's Chris Hedden to be able to score on the breakaway.
Yeah, it is. Puck possession's huge, right? You just can't throw pucks away and take wasteless shots. You really need to possess the puck and be patient. You just have to be patient, and sometimes you get a break, or you may get a defending unit out there that gets stuck out there, and if you can get one set of fresh legs, that may be the difference, of being able to get a step on them and go. And if you have speedy guys out there like Hedden at the end, he was, I want to say he was behind the guy inside our zone, and then he just took off, and by the end of it, by the time he was at their hash marks, he had a good 2 steps on him, and he did a really good job because the player was still right there kind of bugging him, and he did a great job finishing hard there.
I know it's nice to get the win. You found a way to get the 2 points, which shows a lot of character. What's the message tonight, and what needs to happen in the first period? Because I'm sure you're looking for a better start.
Yeah, we need to compete way more. We just lost too many battles, so let's just start with compete, and then hopefully the rest will fall into place. But that's going to be the biggest focus here right off the hop.
Before I let you go, how about the crowd? A lot of people have been talking about it. It was a COVID-restricted amount that we could allow in the pond, but I personally felt the electricity was there, maybe even more than it's been really the past 4 years. And I don't know if that's just dedication and emotional investment from our fans, but I really kind of felt like the electricity was there, and I didn't really feel like there was just 1,500. I felt like it was a jam-packed house.
Oh yeah, it did for sure. It felt way busier than 1,500, and I really don't expect anything less from our fans either. Kind of like we say about our players, oh man, they set the tone, so now they set the bar, right? So you can't get any lower than that. That's the same thing with our fan base. They set the bar a long time ago, and now they have to live up to that. Anything less than we're like, what's going on here? But they haven't had a lot of practice over the past few months, so we were happy to be back on the ice in front of them, and we're very thankful and appreciative of their support, and it was unbelievable, and we again expect the same tonight from them.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada & Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada & Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. First for the Jackalopes, head coach by first-year coach Jason Fortier, assistant coach Nate Skidmore. At left wing will be number 28, Aiden Cobb. At center will be number 4, Joey Musa. And on the right wing will be number 25, Tyler German. On defense will be number 20, Eamon Doney, and number 11, DJ Hart. Getting the start in nets will be Connor Hasley, and Hasley played very well, the longtime friend of Cole Hudson. He took the tough luck loss last night, but his overall number's 3-3-1 with a 3.05 goals against. He has one shutout on the season. The Whataburger starting lineups for Jason Soupy Campbell's Shreveport Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant, Director of Development and Operations, Gavin Morgan. At left wing will be number 15, Dawson Sherino, returning to the lineup after being absent last night. At center will be number 12, Joe Mack. And on the right wing will be number 14, Sean Bunning. On defense will be number 32, Chris Hedden, the hero. And number 4, Davis Gockler. Getting the start in nets. He's been the man, really the myth, and he's starting to become the legend here in Shreveport. He's been so good between the pipes. To begin this season, he's 5-0-1, Mr. Cole Hudson from Tonawanda, New York. He's 1.48 goals against and a .943 save percentage. Is top 5 in the league. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. Mudbugs making their way out onto the ice in the Grinch-themed jerseys. Those will be auctioned off after tonight's game, and boy, they look fantastic. You got the Mudbug logo and the Grinchy look, and then you got the Grinch-colored numberings, which is a little hard to see, but hey, makes it a challenge, and everybody loves a challenge. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Sonic Drive, and this is how we Sonic. Mudbugs will be in their special Grinch-themed jersey, skating from left to right. The Jackalopes in their white jerseys, they'll skate from right to left to begin this period, which is the first. Good crowd still filing in. The Mudbugs have a max limit of 1,550, which they can allow inside George's Pond. For this opening weekend, they're going to introduce the whole team. I thought they were going to do that just last night, but they decided to make it a weekend thing. No problem with that. One keynote in the lineup, Luca DePasquale will be backing up Cole Hudson. And for Luca DePasquale, this will be his second appearance. Well, check that. His third appearance being dressed. He played one game in game number 2 of this season and took a tough loss there. This is also Teddy Bear Toss Night. So after the Mudbugs net their first one of the night, they will be tossing out these teddy bears, and they'll be going out to children in need in the holiday season. Mudbugs will be back here next Friday night. They'll take on the Amarillo Bulls for a 2-game series. Be sure to get your tickets at tickets.georgespond34.com or by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. Now we please ask you to stand and rise wherever you may be for the singing of tonight's national anthem. It'll be the very lovely Missile Blonde. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem, sung by the very lovely Melissa Blunt. Mudbugs ready to go, and they're going to try to look for a better start than they had last night. What a great cause for all these teddy bears that are going to get ready to be tossed after the first goal. Puts a little more pressure on the guys, but that's not a bad thing for this team that they feel that is one of the best assembled in the Null era of Bugs hockey. When I think about Teddy Bear Toss Nights, I think about former Mudbug James Durham, who shut out Amarillo on their Teddy Bear Toss Night. They ended up tossing the Teddy Bears after the game, if that occurred. The Mudbugs and the Jackalopes for the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram. Opening puck drop. Face-off is up and won there by Mack. Now played back to the blue line. Skitters through the neutral zone. Now played back to the far corner. It is picked up there by Hart. That's Hart, and Hart will just hammer it into the Mudbug zone. Slowed down there by Hedden, and Hedden takes a hard hit. Quick shot there from the right point. Deflects into the near corner. Knifed at. Mudbug's trying to grab the loose biscuit, and it'll be Gockler to pick it up from the far corner. Gockler takes a hard hit. Now a bad pass thrown in front and taken away there by Chirino. And Chirino throws it along the end boards. This is a good push here by the Jacks from the far circle. Played back up top to Hart. Hart now to Doney. Doney from the left point throws it in to the near corner. Now trying to stop him in his tracks there is Gockler. Thrown back up top. Nobody was there. And it'll go all the way down. Mudbugs will get a wholesale line change because they need one. 1 minute gone by here in the opening frame. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. That's Doney, and Doney will just rattle that puck in deep into the Shreveport zone. Off to the near half wall. Steele off the knee side glass. Back out to center. Weber whacks it back out there. Now to the far side. Picked up there by Bankier. He had a goal last night. Tries to shake off Procopio through the neutral zone. Good steal there by Steele. He'll slip it into the Jackalope zone. Now to the near corner it goes. Good hard hit there along the near corner as Procopio finishes his check on number 23, Hunter Carrick. Puck now sailed back into the Mudbug zone. To the far corner it goes. Weber going to try to touch it. He won't. Thrown across and taken there by Johnny Hallard. Hallard now, the Jersey boy, will just trickle that puck in deep. Good to see Johnny Hallard back in the lineup. Now to the far side there. Bankier throws it up ahead. A stretch pass picked up there by Siffinger. Thrown across the Temple. The give and go is broken up. Now back up top. One-time shot goes wide of Hudson. He might have not seen it on a shot there by Orr. Now to the far corner it goes. Behind the cage there is Metcalf. He'll whirl around to the near point. Thrown toward the net. Stick save made there by Hudson. It was going wide off the stick of Siffinger. And we got a break in the action. And we are 2:09 into this baby. We are having some technical difficulties trying to get that fixed on the YouTube side, our audio link. Now Brimmer has the puck in to the far corner, played back up top to Gato. Gato a ripper! And it is gobbled up there by Hasley. Now it whirls into the near corner, thrown around now to the near half wall. Fetchko trying to grab it. Now thrown to the near circle. That's Fetchko all alone. Oh, he tried to throw it to Gato. Gato got tripped up along that far side. Now thrown around now, played back out to the neutral zone. That's Kuhn with the puck. And Doney will just slam it back into the Mudbug zone. Gockler spins off his man. That was Doherty on his tail. Now to the near side. Up ahead there to Joe Mack. Mack couldn't handle it cleanly. Now jolted around to the far side. Someone took a puck up across the face. That was Bunning. Kept in there. Quick shot there by Sherino from the top of the point. Easily gloved down there by Hashley. Face off now to the right of Hassley. 16:54 remaining here in the first. Well, the draw is won there by Odessa. Kissed off the far side boards there by German all the way down. Now Hallard slows it down. Now stolen away. Thrown across is German. Kept into the point there from the right point there by Bankier. He'll whirl around to the left point. Carrick throws it toward the net. Hit the knee of Brazil. He couldn't clear it. Now thrown in. Tip score. I believe it was Musa who got the stick in front through the slot, and they beat Hudson early. And just like last night, Odessa has the early 1-0 lead. And it comes at 3:31 of the first period. This first period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Wow, tough break there for the Mudbugs. Not much Hudson could do there. And they are down 1-0 early. It's Musa, his second goal in as many games. And Bankier will get the only assist at 3:31 of the first period. Jacks 1, Bugs nothing early. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Now to the near side it goes. Trying to work his way through there is Procopio. He'll pelt it into the near corner. Weber is there now along the end boards. Picked up there now by Orr. The captain works it around the near side boards. Taken away there by Badal. Badal now goes through the D. He'll work it into the near corner. He got thrown down there by Peters using his big old body. Now to the near side, that's Procopio with a little space up ahead there to Steele. Steele comes in offsides. So early lead for the Jacks, just like they did last night. It's Odessa 1 and Shreveport nothing. Face-off won there by Odessa. Now whipped all the way down. Might have got a piece of Odessa. Picked up there by Gockler. Gockler will drop it back there to Hedden. Hedden now to the near corner off the stick of Sedlacek. Now Kiefer couldn't get it out. Played back to Hedden as it throws around to the far side. Now Dorfman off the far side boards. Kiefer up ahead. There to Sedlacek with some space. Sedlacek will work it around the near side corner deep into the Jack zone. Dorfman's there getting help there from Kiefer. Trying to work it off the boards there. Siffinger's back. Now played back to the right point. Now to the left. Hedden throws it toward the net. It gets blocked. Now a shot there by Kiefer goes wide. Now thrown in front. Dorfman, a backhand shot through the slot. It deflected into the near corner. Now Badal has it. Couldn't grab it out. Mudbugs hold the zone. They can work it in deep. And he was trying to find the stick of Brimmer. Mudbugs can't hold it. It gets out of the zone. Through the neutral zone it goes. That's Brimmer, who had his 5th of the year last year, works it into the near blue line. He's got it thrown, to the far corner there to Gato. Just couldn't get much on it. Now thrown in front. Brimmer couldn't handle it. Fetchko will flip it in deep to the far corner. He gets hassled in there by Hart. Now working it toward the net. Stick checked away there by Doherty. Now played around. A bad pass there to Colin Doherty. He gets back checked along the numbers. Coach Soupy wanted a call. He's not going to get one. Fletchko will flip it back into his behind the cage of Hudson. Now played up ahead. You might get confused. Gato now gains the blue line. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Thrown short side. Oh, boy, hard hit going on. There was a little bit of traffic as Sherino might have threw his man violently into the goal mouth. They got tangled up pretty good. And it was, I believe, Carrick who ran in to Hasley accidentally. Odessa wins the faceoffs. Now thrown back into the far corner. Now along to the near corner it goes. Chiseled played back up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino trying to poke it up ahead. Now thrown up ahead there to Musa. Musa now to the far side. It goes on over to German. He dropped it back now to the right point. Quick shot there. That might have got a piece of Hudson on a shot there by Bankir. Now Mack, Chupper handling it to the far corner. Taking it back there is Bunting, the Arizona native. Gets it through the neutral zone. And the puck now dumped back in to the Mudbug zone. We're experiencing some technical difficulties on the YouTube side as they're trying to fix things here in Shreveport. Uh-oh. And now played along the inboards. And out of the near corner it goes. Now played back in to the Mudbug zone. Now to the far side. Steele will just slip it into the near corner. Along to the right side. Both teams get some wholesale line changes. 7.5 gone by here in the opening frame. 1-0 lead for Odessa. Now to the near half wall. Konovalov trying to center somebody. Banked up ahead there by Dorfman. He steals it. He'll send it back to Sedlacek. Sedlacek a little scattered. He'll dish it back to his blue line. Hedden throws a cross-ice pass up ahead there to Dorfman. Now poke check back out to center. Mudbugs try to stay on side. It's a delayed offsides. Kiefer touches back up. Now played up ahead there to Doherty of Odessa. Good friends with Doherty of Shreveport, but no relation. Now to the far half wall, trying to skip it in there with Sedlacek. Thrown toward the net. It gets the high glass behind Hudson. Now to the near half wall. Kuna Ripper, and a shoulder save made there by Hudson, and he will cover it up. That was a tricky shot. A break in the action. 11:44 to go here in the opening frame. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. It's Odessa 1, Shreveport 0. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. It is a 1-0 Odessa lead. We want to remind our listeners and viewers that Mudbugs hockey is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Beer, sports, wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Now a face-off in the left wing circle to the right of Hudson. It is a 1-0 Odessa lead early from the goal from Joey Musa at 3:31. Another early tally given up. Now Peters able to muscle this puck in deep into the Jackalope zone. Now played up ahead there. That's Humphrey from the far circle. Quick shot. Paddled aside there by Hudson. And that puck will deflect out of play. Mudbugs will be back at it next Friday as they'll take on the Amarillo Bulls for a 2-game series. It'll be a 7-11 puck drop for both games. Get your tickets now by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Face-off won there by the Jacks. They jolted one toward the net. It went wide. Now Hedden has it from the far corner, speared off the far side boards and all the way down. Should be icing on Shreveport, and it will be. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. $11:08 remaining now in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Good Louisiana Saturday night crowd. So glad to have you with us. And we want to give a special shout out to one of our loyal Mudbugs fans who just is recovering from the hospital and now was hospitalized for a while. Now recovering at home. He is tuned in tonight, Mr. Matt Nelson. Glad to have him with us, one of the loyal Mudbugs fans for so many years. Played off the far side boards now to Orr. Orr has it, throws it from the left point. It deflects wide. Now a centering feed got blocked there by Mack. It goes to the far corner, picked up there now by German. He tried to lead it back up top to the point. Now to the far side, galloped down and taken, thrown off the stick. Couldn't be handled there by Hedden, and he might have had a clear break. Boy, Sherino jumped into the play, trying to steal it. Now the Mudbugs do steal it. They got Sherino with them, and now it's taken away there by Cobb. He'll throw it back to the far side in front of the Jackalopes bench. Now a fight along the half boards. Trying to work it off the walls now. And it's played back out free. Brazil will squeeze it out on over to Hallard. Haller now let it up across. It was too far for the stick of Procopio as it rolls back down. That's Doney now getting roughed up pretty good along the inboards there by Steele. And out of the near side, kissed off the near side window. Hallard couldn't hold the zone. Here comes Anderson all alone. Quick shot, save made, rebound chance. And a nice left pad stop made there by Hudson. That was a difficult stop, and he made it. Now to the far half wall. Worked into the far corner. Anderson continuing to work. Trying to shake off Weber. Now squeaked out. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out of trouble from the right point. Thrown toward the net. Easy glove save. It was going wide, but Hudson wanted to hold on to it with 9:29 remaining here in the opening frame. It is a 1-0 Odessa lead. Special hello to one of our loyal fans who never misses a game, and she doesn't miss very many broadcasts as she's at the game. Our billet coordinator, Miss Karen Mitchell, tuned in, of course, behind the cage where the Mudbugs attacked twice. She is there with her family, of course, son Mark and daughter Audrey, and glad to have her with us. And I'm glad to have her on the broadcast. Off the far side boards now. That was Dorfman. He flipped it back now with a Sedlacek along that far corner. Sedlacek has it. He'll work it in behind the cage. Now to the near corner it goes. Kiefer tried to spin off his man. Trying to fight for it there is Dorfman. Now off the near half wall. Peters is there, throws it toward the net. Hit off so many bodies in front. Kiefer and Dorfman to be exact. Now Peters throws it to Metcalf. Metcalf toward the net. It's an easy glove save made there by Hasley. Pushing and shoving. Now having in front of Hasley's cage. And you see Sedlacek wrapped up pretty good. You do not want to start messing with those New Yorkers. They got an unlimited amount of rage and feistiness. Big shout out to the Sedlaceks tuned in tonight from Staten Island, New York. Glad to have them with us. 8:58 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off now to the right of Hasley. Gato did take the face-off. Face-off Battle and one. There by Odessa to the near side there to Cobb. Now the near half wall. Fetchko tries to keep it in. Now Gato and Brimmer steal it. And it's taken away there by Orr. And Orr will be able to whisk it off the near side glass and all the way down. Peters now picks it up. He'll flip it back behind the cage there to Metcalf. Metcalf spins it around in the near corner. On over to Fetchko. Fetchko flipped it through the middle of his own zone. Taken away there. Now kicked around a bit. Held in to the zone there by Cobb. Played back to the left point there to Orr. Orr now will settle it down in deep there to Badal. He'll let it go there for Musa. Musa now back up top. Quick shot. Hit the body of German and ricocheted to the far corner. Puck now popped back out to center. Trying to steal it there is Fetchko. Taken away there by Smith as he tries a pass. Now puck broken up and taken there by Hedden. Hedden gains the blue line. Dropped on over to Sherino. Back to Hedden. Hedden behind the cage. He's waiting now. Hard hit there as he gets slowed down and bodied off the puck. And now Doherty for Odessa with some numbers here if they hurry. He'll work it into the near blue line. Quick shot there by Kuhn and a left pad stop made there by Hudson. That was a nice save. Point blank. Mudbugs a little trouble getting the puck out of the zone. Winding a blast and a blocker save made there by Hudson on a shot there by Hart from the far side. Played back into the Odessa zone. 7:25 remaining in the first. Jacks 1, Bugs nothing. Kuhn flips it back to Doherty. Doherty now from the left point. Gets roughed up pretty good there by Brazil. Now to the near corner it goes. Good pace to this one. Thrown through the slot. Score! That's Doherty. Loose puck. And Doherty able to wrist it home. And the Jacks lead 2-0. Time of the goal, 12:48 of the first period, and the Mudbugs in an early 2-0 hole. Boy, the Mudbugs just left a little too much space in front. And the Mudbugs now find themselves down by a couple. One there by Odessa. Badal will slip it in deep. Humphrey will get the only assist. And the Mudbugs now have themselves a little bit of a pickle. Thrown back up top, thrown in front, tipped on. Badal tipped it just wide. And now a quick shot there. Stick save made there by Hudson. They had O'Hare at the front. He was trying to get one in. Good push here by Odessa. Mudbugs trying to weather it. And now played out free. 3-on-2 if they hurry. They got Steele. Procopio slid across to Weber. A whacking shot. Hit the post. Oh, my. Weber had a chance. That was a heck of a shot. Now play to the far half wall. Play to the near center now. Gockler. Up ahead there to Hedden, gains the blue line. Hedden now has it from the near half wall. He fans on a passing attempt. Gockler has it, now thrown in front. Missed the stick of Kiefer. Mudbugs trying to get back now. Now Hedden will grab it. Thrown across to Gockler. Gockler up ahead there for Sedlacek. He'll go chase it down. Thrown in front for a centering feed. Got blocked there by Orr behind the cage now. Kiefer played back up top. Couldn't handle it as it bounced off a skate, and it goes all the way down. Gockler will get positioning. Thrown in front through the slot. And, oh, boy, that was a good effort there by Siffinger. Now behind the cage. Dangerously, Konovalov, or a shot tipped on net. Save made there by Hudson. Played back into the neutral zone. 5:30 to go here in the first. Mudbugs down by a couple. Now tied up there is Kiefer and Gabe Temple. And now tripped up. Did Kiefer get away with one? No, he didn't. It's going to be a penalty. Extra attacker time on Odessa, and now the Mudbugs will go in the box and sit for two. Kiefer trying to plead his case that it was going both ways, and it's always the second one that gets called, and Kiefer was the guilty party there. With 5:14 remaining now here in this first period. It is Jackalopes hockey 2 and Bugs hockey nothing. It's a big kill here as the Mudbugs penalty kill ranked 11th in the league. Odessa's power play ranked 13th at 16.7%. Thrown back up top now to the left point there to Musa. Musa now on over to Hart. Now he delves it in deep there to Badal. Played back up top. The Musa shot tipped on. Oh, it went to the far corner. Can Steele clear it? He cannot. Kept in there by Hart. Hart waits. Kiefer in the box for tripping. Musa to Hart. Thrown short side. Quick shot. Blocker save made there by Hudson. Now to the left point. Musa whips it around over to Hart from the far right point. Now to the far circle it goes. On over to Cobb. Cobb waits now. Cobb throws it toward the net off the stick of Steele, and it gets the protective netting. This is just survival mode right now in this first period for Bugs hockey. With 4:35 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period, it is the Jacks 2 and the Bugs nothing. Trying to keep this one from getting way out of hand. Oh, Kiefer's in the box for kneeing, rather, not tripping. Doherty's third at 12:47, by the way. Humphrey got the only assist. Odessa with the early 2-0 lead as the puck now is thrown down the length of the ice. Slow start once again for Bugs hockey. Now to the left side. Picking it up there is Badal. Badal will work it in and just bang it in. Now taken in there by Brazil. Brazil will wait. Off the far side. Glass held into there by number 8, Colson. Now to the far circle. Waiting. Thrown in front. Quick shot. Save made there by Hudson. That was a great save as it was right through the slot. And Anderson shot it on. And that was a great save as Hudson trying to keep his team in the game. Boy, Hudson has been under duress all night in this first period. One there by the Jacks on the draw. Played back up top now. Over to Colson. Colson now to the far circle there to Cobb. Played back to Colson. Quick shot. Save made. Rebound chance. Save made. Mudbugs able to squib it back out to center. Down to 25 seconds remaining on the kneeing infraction on Kiefer. Now Badal gains the blue line from the near side. Taken away. Can the Mudbugs clear? Oh, no, they can't. Colson holds it in. And now it played back out to center. And there is an offside on Odessa trying to re-enter. Some easy clears there for the Mudbugs, and they kind of botched it a bit. Odessa 2, Shreveport nothing. Face-off won there by Odessa. Doney just rips it back into the Mudbug zone. Hudson plays off the far side glass. He can't get it out. Now back to 5-on-5 hockey. Mudbugs killed their first penalty. Played back up top. It'll go back out of the zone. Down to 3 minutes remaining in the first. Mudbugs just trying to get out of it within at least no further damage. Now puck turned over. Gato has it. 2 on the goalie. To Sedlacek. Backhand shot. It didn't go. Oh, by. What a stick save made there by Hashley. It looked like a tap-in. I don't know how Sedlacek missed that. Now Brimmer comes in. He gains the blue line from the near side. He'll work it in deep into the near corner. Mudbugs oh so close to tossing the Teddy Bears. Brimmer now from the near circle. Played back up top the head and thrown in front. It ricochets into the end boards. Now Gato throws it in front. Mudbugs might have got away with a hook there. Wow. I don't know if that hit Hasley's stick. That was 2 on the goalie, and the Mudbugs come up empty. Just broken coverage for Odessa, and now Hudson's got to cover it up as that puck ricochets back onto his cage. With 2:06 remaining in the first. That was a paddle save and a great one from Hasley. Face off in the left wing circle, won there by Shreveport. Now picked up there by Bunning. Bunning tried to roll it in. He couldn't. Now in front of the Mudbugs, or rather Odessa bench. Now taken away to the near side. There is Doherty. Doherty, who has a goal tonight. Now to the near corner. Brazil to the far corner. Over to Mack. It looked like Sedlicek had the right move, and he just tried to poke it home, and I believe he just got the paddle of Hasley. That's an unbelievable save. Now Mack, 3-on-2, over to Shrino. Shrino from the near circle, throws it in front. Save made. Rebound chance. Played back up top. Can Peters hold the zone? He will. Peters now pelts it in to the far corner. Quick shot. Nice save made there by Hasley as Mack threw it toward the net. Now backhanded in deep. Here's a chance here for Shrino. Backhand shot, shoulder save, thrown in front, and that puck now will be squibbed back out to center. Good job here by Hasley to keep it, his shutout going. As now Shrino off the far side boards. He'll just dump it in. Mudbugs need a wholesale line change. Down to 1 minute remaining here in the first period. To the near side there to Cobb. Cobb throws it in front, intercepted there by Metcalf. Up ahead there to Dorfman. Dorfman now able to squeak it in deep into the Odessa zone. To the far corner, played back up top. Quick ripper there. Blocked there by a bunch of Jackalopes as Hedden put the ripper on. Now through the slot, through the neutral zone. Puck dumped back into the Mudbug zone. They might have got away with a trip there earlier. Now to the far half wall. Gockler has it behind the cage. Down to 20 seconds remaining. Maybe one last rush here for the Bugs to try to get on the board. Uh-oh. Dorfman mishandles it. Far side now. Here's Bedala Ripper. Hit the post with the shot. 1-1 now in posts. 2-0 in favor of the Jacks. Here's Orr trying to beat the buzzer. Backhand feed. Gobbled up there by Sedlicek. Sedlicek, maybe one last chance. They got to throw it toward the net. That's Kiefer. Hurry up. Quick shot save made there by Hasley. And that'll do it for the first period. Mudbugs with some tough puck luck there and a couple of posts kept this team, kept the Mudbugs out of the net, and it kept Odessa from going up even further. Your score after 1 period of play, it is the Odessa Jackalopes 2, the Shreveport Mudbugs 0. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, one of our proud corporate partners, really for the last 3 years, and we appreciate your support so much. DeFata and Associates LLC, the man behind that is Jerry DeFata. And Mr. Jerry, first of all, thank you for coming on, and we appreciate your corporate partnership, especially during times like this.
Thanks, Chet. This has been a tough year, and I'm proud to be able to continue my sponsorship.
Talk about what's been going on with your business and obviously COVID and the effects of that.
So COVID, for especially in the beginning, caused a lot of slowdown and problems for the business. But I took the time to try to, take advantage of it. We upgraded some of our bug sweep equipment, some of our what's called TSCM, technical surveillance countermeasures. Invested in some new equipment and the training required to do it. So we tried to be productive. Things are starting to pick back up, which is good. Business is tough all over for a lot of small businesses.
And talk about the new training and equipment upgrades during this COVID lockdown.
So, with bug sweeping, one of the biggest problems is staying up to date with the new technology, the threats that are out there. So did a lot of research on new technologies, found some new equipment that, like I said, we invested in. I've been doing extensive training, learning more about aspects of it that I wasn't aware of. So that's been good. It helps us provide a much better product for our clients, and they end up benefiting from our investment and our downtime.
One of the big things is hidden cameras. We've talked about it in restrooms causing legal problems for some of the business owners. What can we say more about these hidden cameras, and what do people need to watch out for?
The biggest thing is for people to just be aware. There's cases all over the country, here included, where perverts, voyeurs, whatever you want to call them, are hiding cameras in public restrooms, locker rooms, school locker rooms, places like that, and videoing people when they think they're in privacy, changing clothes, going to the restroom. And in a lot of cases, we're finding that they sell this stuff on the internet. So that's one area that we really concentrated on. There's certain equipment that makes finding these things easier, and we also have developed some training that we can offer to business owners and their employees. Because, down the road, just like with slip and falls or anything else, if you're able to show that you've done all you can to prevent this problem, if somebody files, your customer, for example, finds the camera, they file a lawsuit against you and the person. And then, you're in a legal battle, and one thing you're going to be asked is, what did you do to prevent it?
We're talking to Jerry DeFata here from the DeFata and Associates LLC, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. You talk about spying on small businesses, little things between employees. You work in that private investigation field. What are some of the things that people need to see?
So, people often think of espionage or spying as being something that, countries do to each other, and they don't think about it on a small business level. But we've seen cases where an employee just wants to get dirt on their boss or get something that they can try to bribe or influence their boss with, whether it be, the boss's private life or, business is starting to slow down and they're afraid that, something's going to close. So they're putting these listening devices and recorders in conference rooms so they can try to get a heads up on who's going to get terminated or who's going to be laid off or how much their coworkers make, so they can then make an argument that they're not being paid. So there's a lot of, from a national security standpoint, they're not that important. But, we're not talking about China or Russia spying on the business. We're talking about competitors, coworkers, employees, perverts, whatever. There's a lot of different reasons for somebody to want to spy, even on a small business.
Have you noticed an increase in these instances with COVID? How has that affected your business? Have you seen numbers go down? Have you seen traffic go up? Any kind of direct impact because of COVID?
So from a COVID point of view, access to, the public has been limited at a lot of businesses. So that actually works to the business advantage. They're not allowing people into their dressing rooms, restroom, fitting rooms like they once were. But now that things are starting to open back up, it's going to be a problem. Now, the one thing that COVID has impacted is work from home. People working from home, taking sensitive equipment, taking sensitive material, work product home. I advise small business owners to have us go and do a security check of their homes to make sure they have the proper settings on their network, things like that, to ensure that all of their confidential business material, that their customer list, things like that, are not being accessed off property. So it's kind of twofold. There's an advantage in that there's less access, but there's also a disadvantage to stuff being out in public that maybe wouldn't have been out under normal conditions.
One thing I noticed about you is your travel schedule and your work schedule always crazy. Has it still been that kind of crazy schedule since COVID has hit us?
So for about, I'd say from March. I was traveling in March when things really locked down, and actually had been in New Orleans the weekend that it was discovered, that Monday in New Orleans. So we were all scared to death. We'd had a big event there. But, so for about 3 months it slowed down, but say the last 3 months, things have really ramped back up. People are starting to try to catch up from all the downtime. So, I'm fortunate in that business is good. Not everybody's in that position.
What is the easiest way for people to get in contact with you? I always talk about it in our second period, of course, during our broadcast, but I want to hear it from you.
So, obviously, the best way, you can just call me direct. My cell number, 318-426-0199. Or go to our company website, defadapi.com, or we have another site that's geared strictly towards the bug sweep, the equipment, and it answers a lot of questions people have, and that's LouisianaTSCM.com. So, again, TSCM is the technical name for what we do. Most people just refer to it as bug sweeps, and we're the only company that specializes in that here in this region.
That's Jerry DeFada from DeFada & Associates, LLC. Thank you again for being a corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. This is a great season so far for the Bugs on the ice, but it's most importantly what we do off the ice that makes it all work and really builds this community together. So once again, thank you for your partnership.
Thank you, Chet. We enjoy being at the games, and we look forward to a great season.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back in to the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We're talking Gio Procopio, and Gio, first of all, South Division Star of the Week honors. I'm sure it's nice to kind of get those accolades.
Yeah, definitely. I see it more as a team accolade. I mean, if it wasn't for my teammates and good games overall on the weekend. I don't think I would have got that award. So it's nice, but I try not to dwell on it too much and just realize that we got a long season ahead. So
I've noticed Cole Hudson has got honorable mention the last couple of weeks, and he had one of those situations that's always tough for a junior hockey league player, kind of getting thrown into the wolves there, into a fire, so to speak. Yeah. He comes into Wichita and then kind of gets thrown between the pipes, and boy, the guy seems like he has just been everything that you've wanted in a goalie.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it's a tough spot for him to come in like that. He got released from Kenai, which is obviously tough. And like you said, came in on the road with his car. Like it's an odd situation, and he's handling it really well. He's a great kid, great work ethic, and he's been playing good. I love it. So.
You've now been kind of a couple of years of this Lone Star rivalry, and you come up big in a rivalry weekend, 3 points, a goal and assist. What was working for you individually?
Just staying calm, I've been talking to our other, director of player development, Coach Morgan. Yep. He's just saying keeping the play in front of you, take some breaths in between shifts. You don't really look at that side of the game mentally. So just trying to stay calm and just realize that you don't have to play too fast because, you're just moving your feet, and that's fast enough. So
everybody used to talk about the NYCHEC Sports Center, smaller sheet of ice. Remember your brother playing there? We had many battles, and even in the Robbie Cup years. And what is it about that barn? Is it tricky? Because it seems like the Mudbugs have found more success these last couple of years, maybe than when they did in the first couple of years.
Yeah, I actually like the barn itself. I do. Yeah. I really like playing there. I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously you get a bunch of Mudbug fans come, right? So that's always special, and I like it. I like playing there. So
we're talking to Gio Procopio here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You've been able to create a lot of chemistry with a lot of players, and you and Steele kind of connected on a couple. You and Webbs have worked a lot together. I wanted to ask you about those two and the chemistry you've built with them.
Yeah, I think we all have the same kind of work ethic and play style. It's just working hard. We like to present our forecheck to these teams and realize that that's all we got to do is just work hard in the O zone and just talking too. A lot of things is communication and getting through the D zone and O zone, and they're great guys off the ice too, so that always helps, with the chemistry. And I think we just know where we are on the ice, so that always helps.
Talking to Gio Procopio, and Gio, now you look ahead, got a weekend off. Is there any kind of concern of maybe the flow being messed up a bit?
You definitely you can mess up the flow, but I think the coaches are doing a pretty good job at keeping guys in check, keeping guys alert, because it is an off week, but we still got to get better because then we got Odessa the next week coming up. So that's what our mind's at right now, and just a day by day mentality.
How much has COVID? Was there any kind of concern? How did it affect you? In the off season, kind of preparing for this season?
Yeah, I mean, when I got home, once our season was canceled, I didn't go on the ice till about June, so I was off for a good 2 months, which definitely sucked. But once our rink opened up locally, it was pretty much smooth sailing as far as training and getting better. I try not to worry about it too much if we were going to have a season because, Breezy said in the past, I'd be talking to Coach in the summer, and he said we're going to have a season. We're planning on having a season. So that's really all I needed to hear, and I just wanted to get better every day. So.
I saw your workout video in the summer, and I wanted to ask you, some of those things not everybody does. Yeah. What was your favorite workout routine?
Definitely with my brother, we would work out at Fraser, but I mean with that one, it was the hill sprints with the weight vest. I know that one sucked. He'd be the one telling me, "Hey, let's go do it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, yeah.
I do have to ask you about Ryan Waltman. A lot of people always ask me, How's Wally doing? I don't know. He was traded to Chippewa. Mm-hmm. I heard he's doing well. I know he was one of your best friends last year. Do you guys keep in touch?
Yeah. I saw him a couple times this summer and played golf with him, chilled with him. He's a good kid. I talk to him here and there, probably a couple times a week. He's been checking in on us too, making sure Shreveport's doing good. And yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well in Chippewa. He does miss it here, but he's doing good overall. So,
what's the biggest thing that Gavin Morgan has provided this team? Because it feels different, and it feels like with him, along with Coach Soupy and Coach Rich, it has become really, really helpful. And I noticed the considerable difference from last year, and last year was a good group and a good team as well. So it feels like it's just only getting better. Talk about what Morgie's provided.
Yeah, I think the main thing is swagger, and he always talks about having that swagger and that calmness and realize that we can make plays at a high level, but we don't have to do it at a high pace because we're already moving fast. It's all about up here in your head. Mentally, you got to slow things down and make the play in front of you. And that's what he really hones in on us, and I feel like it's helping us a ton, a lot of ton. So.
Before I let you go, I have to ask you about your billet house. You're with Miss Karen Mitchell. You're also roomed in with Goat Boy, Logan Gotinsky. Talk about that dynamic and how that's going.
Yeah, it's going well. Karen's awesome. She's a good cook. She's a good person, making sure we're all okay. And Goaty's a nice kid. He's from Macomb, which is like 30 minutes from Grosse Pointe.
Okay.
Yeah, so I knew of him before he came down, and he's a great kid. I love living with him. He's pretty cool. He takes me out in his truck. I really don't have to drive sometimes, which is nice. So, yeah, he's a good kid.
You're similar to your brother. I know you're a little bit of a picky eater. So what's your favorite thing to eat from Miss Karen's delicacy?
Oh, God, there's a few. She made some good chicken parm about 2 weeks ago. That's probably my favorite meal overall, and she made it good. But I've been getting better. I'm not as picky as I once was. During quarantine, I ate a lot of greens, so I'm getting better.
That's Gio Procopio, the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yep, thanks for having me, Chet.
We'll have more here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You listen to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Now time for the DeFada and Associates LLC second period. For all your investigative and risk analysis services, personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business, just call our main man, Jerry DeFada, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defadapi.com. Face-off won there by Odessa as they're able to shackle that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs skate now from right to left. Turned over. Coons got it now to the far corner. And Weber now has it. Mudbugs were outshot 17-7 in a disastrous first period in what it seemed in not only chances, but the best chance really seemed like bad luck. And look out. That went right into a couple of our billets that were hanging out in the suite, and they appear to be okay. That one deflected into the Choate and Meyer billet household suite. Face-off now at center ice, 2-0 lead, 30 seconds gone by here in the second period. Puck now lofted in deep, slowed down there by Hasley to my left. Oh, turnaround, wraparound chance, blocked. Now to the near side it goes. On over to Smith. Smith now will spirit that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Now to the near circle. Oh, all kinds of time there was Smith. He shot it wide. Good body positioning there by Sedlacek. Mudbugs can't clear. Now played back, and this puck will now roll back out to center. Smith to the far side there to the captain Orr. Back to Smith. Odessa with the early 2-0 edge. Played through the middle of the ice. Doherty of Shreveport tried to steal it. Now flagged down, taken there by Smith. Now taken away there by Colin Doherty. Sedlacek now will just spike that puck in deep. Wholesale line change for the Bugs. Now onto the ice there is Metcalf. He grabs the loose biscuit. Oh no, he gave it away. 3-on-2. Here comes Anderson. Near circle. Quick shot. Nice block there by Peters. And now Metcalf's got it. Metcalf led up ahead there to Gato. Back on the transition, 2-on-2. Gato throws it toward the net. It goes wide. And now Brimmer from a tough angle. Hit, shot, shoulder save made there by Hasley. Played back up top now. Peters able to hold the zone through the slot. Can Brimmer grab it? Brimmer throws it toward the net. And we got a whistle, and we got a penalty coming up, and I think it's going against the Bugs. It's going to be Brimmer. Slashing infraction for Brimmer, and it comes at 1:58 of the second period. It is a 2-0 Jacks lead, and now the Jackalopes will go on their second man advantage of the night. Face-off won there by Shreveport. They'll kiss it off the far side window. That's a hand pass. Oh, touched up there by Peters. Boy, Odessa thought it was touched by Peters to cancel it. And that's what Doherty's arguing. That was close. Jason Fortier starting to bark now behind that bench. It's going to come out of the Mudbug zone. Face-off, battle out, one there by Shreveport, and they're able to slide it all the way down the length of the ice. This is the long change for both teams. And the crowd's starting to get a little restless here for their teddy bear toss. Ritual, Anderson, backhand shot there by Badal, goes wide. Just in front now to the far corner, far side. Sedlacek trying to squeeze it out. Just sat on the puck now. Procopio played back up top to Colson. Colson at the point now. To the far side there to Badal. Now Colson will crisscross. He'll switch sides. Quick shot through the point. Might have got a piece of Metcalf. It deflected into the near corner. Now Peterson there. Now Doherty for Odessa blocked off. Trying to clear it there is the Mudbugs. Now a quick shot. No, unable to clear it there with Sedlacek. Long shift now for the Bugs. Now Anderson back up top to Badal. Badal now takes a little twirl back now to the right point. He'll send it in deep there to the behind the cage for Doherty. Doherty now along the right corner. Battling it for off the walls. Peters is in there. Trying to squeeze it off like pigeons fighting over a bread. Now to the near corner, played back up top to Colson. Colson now backhands it on over to Badal. Shot. Quick save made there by Hudson. It went through, and now Peters can't clear. Metcalf is there. Here's Procopio grabbing it, gave it away. Now to the far circle, played back up top to Colson. Colson now. Mudbugs starting to die here on this shift. They're getting tired. The near half wall. Badal thrown across to the far circle. Now through the slot. Konovalov a shot. It might have got a piece of Hudson. Hudson thought he was tripped up a bit. He lost his balance. Now Colson to the far corner there to German. Mudbugs trying to clear it. That's Procopio. Penalty is over. 4 minutes gone by in the second. Out of the box there is Brimmer. Brimmer now will join the rush. He's got a 3-on-2. Over to Sedlacek. Cross-ice pass. Quick shot. What a save. Made there by Hasley as he sprawled across to make a nice save on Sedlacek from the far circle. Oh, boy. Sedlacek in the first weekend really had a lot of those pucks going in. And now has been snake bitten really these past couple of weeks. That is one tired first choice personnel penalty kill, but they have killed off two of them in this game. Hedden from the near half wall holds the zone. Now taken away there by Hart. Hart will lead it up ahead now. Over to German, stolen away, poked up ahead there by Gato. He dodged a hit, and he's able to nudge it into the Jackalope zone. It's an uphill battle here for the Mudbugs. Stolen away. Gato's got it. Thrown back up top now to Gockler. Gockler a ripper. It gets the high glass off a tip in front. Now to the near half wall, and this will be taken back out to the neutral zone. That's Hedden. Hedden now will golf it back in. Fetchko will grab it to the far corner. Fetchko gets roughed up pretty good there by Doney. Now fought off the walls. 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. It is Odessa 2, Shreveport nothing. From the far circle, Mack couldn't hold it. Mack slides it across to Sherino. Now to Fetchko through the slot. Quick shot. He shot it wide. Oh, Mack right at the doorstep. Another glorious opportunity missed for the Bugs. Now to the near corner. Played up ahead off the stick of Hedden. Puck now squibs in. Covered up there by Hasley. And now, oh no. Did Bunting get slashed at? He is hurting on his right hand. Mudbugs screaming for a call after the whistle. Looks like Amy Baker's going to be the one tending to Sean Bunting right now. That hand might have gotten exposed on Bunting. He is aching in pain. There is a penalty on Doney. It's a slash. For the first time this evening, Amy Baker went to check up on him. Bunting says, "I'm fine." He did not look fine for what looked like an extended period of time. Mudbugs go on the first, the AEP SWEPCO power play. They're 0 for their last 14, 12th in the league. Right now it's 16.7. Dorfman has it, slid across, touched up again to Metcalf. Metcalf now, mishandled there by Fetchko to the far corner. Brimmer will work it around to the near half wall over to Dorfman. Dorfman has it, slid across there to Fetchko. Fetchko, a ripper! And a blocker save made there by Hasley as it ricochets into the protective netting. Odessa penalty kill is 16th in the league at 77.4. Boy, what a big chance here early in the second period, brought to you by DeFata and Associates for the Bugs to get back in this game. Odessa has the most dangerous lead in hockey. It is a 2-goal lead. Always feels so comfortable, but it's not. Face off now in the right wing circle. Deep in the Jackalopes on one there by the Bucks. Good job there by Dorfman. Now Fetchko over to Bunting. Bunting throws it toward the net. It gets deflected wide behind the cage. Dorfman has it from the near corner to Brimmer. Brimmer now from the near corner. Has it. Back to Dorfman from the near half wall, from the near circle. Quick shot, save made, rebound chance. Trying to bat it in was Brimmer at the doorstep. It went wide. Mudbugs trying to go to the far corner. That's Brimmer. Brimmer has it. Brimmer now over to Fetchko from the right point, over to Metcalf. Metcalf works it around there to Dorfman. Dorfman back to Metcalf to the far circle there to Fetchko. Back to Metcalf, thrown toward the net. It gets blocked. Mudbugs trying to grab it, and the puck is speared down the length of the ice. Down to a minute left now on Doney's slashing infraction. There was good movement there. They just couldn't get much on. Hasley has been very impressive as he's still got a shutout going tonight. Now to the far side. Gato rips it into the near corner. Weber tries to get positioning. Now played back up top to Sherino. There's a lot of space. Played back up top. Quick shot there by Hedden, went wide from the point. Now Mack from the near half wall has it. Mack played back up top to Hedden. Hedden now to the far half wall to Gato. Played back up top to Hedden, a ripper. Oh, what a save made. Weber was at the doorstep. Now to the far half wall. Sherino couldn't hold it, and the puck is thrown down the length of the ice. Boy, Hasley now under siege here on this power play, but he's made some gigantic saves. 5 seconds to go. This will just about do it for the first power play for Bugs hockey. And they come up empty tonight. On this one, rather. Puck now played out into the Jackalope zone along the left side wall. Poked up ahead there by Dorfman trying to center his man. Played through the neutral zone. Touched in there by Hallard. Hallard has it off the stick of Sedlacek. Now dropped ahead there to Dorfman. Dorfman, quick shot through the slot. Another shot there by Doherty in front. And it got a poke checked there by Hasley to keep the puck out. Now played back into the neutral zone. Oh boy, Brazil almost got caught. Now up ahead, missed the stick of Dorfman. It'll go down. And the Mudbugs want a line change. 11:47 to go here in the second. It is a 2-0 Jacks lead. Metcalf's got it. Metcalf tried to squib it in. He did. And now the puck played up ahead, right through the D. A break, quick shot, nice! Blocker save made there by Hudson on Badal, and that keeps the Mudbugs in the game as Badal went right underneath the defense of Brazil. A break in the action. 11:34 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors second period. It is the Bugs trailing the Jacks 2-0. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond. Odessa leading Shreveport 2-0. If you're looking to book a birthday party at George's Pond, just give us a call at 318-636-7094 or email Grace at mudbugshockey.com. Still looking for our LED for Life Light the Lamp winner. Still plenty of time in this game as we honor our heroes with a standing ovation here at George's Pond. Mudbugs trying to get behind the Mudbugs with this hometown hero announcement. Face off now to the right of Hudson. Face off one there by the Jacks. That's O'Hare. Played back up top to the left point. Quick shot went wide of Hudson. That was a shot there. Tricky one there by Carrick. Played back out to center. Now Peters tried to throw a pass. It gets blocked. Now over to Metcalf. Metcalf off the stick of Bunting. There's Sherino. Extra attacker time. Hudson's got to come off. And the Mudbugs will go right back on the man advantage. I believe it's a kneeing call. We're going to see. But the Mudbugs go right back on the AEP Swepco power play. It is a knee on Hart. Hart doesn't like it. And the Mudbugs have another chance. Down 2-0. 11-12 remaining here in the second. Face off now in the left wing circle. Deep in the Jack zone. One there by the Bugs. Played back to Metcalf. Metcalf has it. Now to the near half wall there to Dorfman. Back to Metcalf. Metcalf waits. Now to Fetchko from the far circle. He'll flip it in there to Brimmer. Brimmer now will work it around the boards. Over to Dorfman. Dorfman cross ice there to Fetchko. He's got some space. Now thrown through the slot. Intercepted there by Kuhn. And Kuhn will fly it out of the zone. Boy, frustration starting to mount on the Mudbugs. They're 0 for their last 15 on the man advantage. And this is a big one as we're coming up on the midway point of the game. Mishandled there by Gato rather. Up ahead there to Gato. Gato gets tripped up. Mudbugs want a call. Metcalf able to flag it down. One-time shot there by Metcalf. Ricochet, they score! It wasn't pretty. And Weber gets the goal. It's a power play tally. And here come the Teddy Bears. Off the skate, I believe, of an Odessa blue liner in front. And the Mudbugs are within one. If it's Weber, it's his third. And he does it in front of his folks. And now we will need a break because plenty of Teddy Bears are getting tossed. What a great cause here in Mudbugs hockey. All these teddy bears will be donated to children in need of the holiday that they need. Mudbugs players helping pick up the teddy bears, of course. This is going to be a while. But what a scene it is at George's Pond. And you see Coach Soupy and, of course, all the Mudbugs staff and players helping to pick this up, and we'll take a quick break. The Mudbugs are back in it. Weber, I believe, is going to get his third. It hit off of an Odessa blue liner in front. It is a 2-1 game. It was probably Doney's back skate. And we'll take a break. It's Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Enjoy the Teddy Bears here on this special night. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Well, it was a big goal for Bugs hockey. They're going to give it to Weber. It's his third on a double deflector in front. I believe it hit two Odessa men in front. Metcalf will get the only assist. It's a power play goal. It snaps an 0 for 15 Schneid. The Mudbugs were on. And it gets the Mudbugs within one. So the Mudbugs are back in this game, and Weber, a nice goal for him. So glad to have you with us as all these teddy bears are getting trucked out, and they will be delivered, like I said, to children who are in need of a holiday that might not get the holiday that we or some other fortunate people get. That's just great awareness of the Mudbugs, just putting the puck on the net and sometimes making your own good fortune. And that's what they got there. That is your State Farm drive of the game. And let me tell you, it's one of the most magical drives you'll ever see. It's brought to you by State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving Ben Tolis at State Farm a call at 318-688-1522. Not the biggest delay, and here we go again. 2-1 game. They got to fix the scoreboard here. It's a power play goal from Weber, from Metcalf. And the goal comes at 9:34. Now the Mudbugs pushing to try to tie it. They have the puck deep into the Jackalope zone. Head and circled around to Gockler. Gockler throws it wide, looking for a deflector. Now to the near half wall. Konovalov can't get a rabbit. Stolen away. Gockler a shot. Glove save made there by Hasley. Big shout out to the Gockler family tuning tonight from Cumming, Georgia. Hopefully we'll see them soon, or maybe in their heavy home slate. Mr. and Mrs. Gockler, of course, twin sisters Rachel and Grace, big dancers. And then, of course, you have a talented hockey player, hockey forward in Luke, who's also a aspiring hockey player. little brother of Davis. Face-off won there by Odessa, rather. German works it off the near side boards. Mack over to Shreveport, now through the neutral zone. Kind of gets canceled out. Now Gockler will throw, or rather Shreveport will throw it back to this blue line. Brazil over to Hallard. Hallard be in front of the Jackalopes bench. Bunning now will just whistle that puck in deep. Now the near corner, touched up there by Mack, and couldn't handle it there with Shreveport. Kind of tripping over his own 2 feet there. Now trying to steal it. Over to the near side there is Bankier. Bankier now throws it in, and Hallard back into his own zone will gash it out of the zone. Mudbugs trying to hold it. They do not, as Mack touched it up too early. 9:10 remaining here in the second period. It is a 2-1 Odessa lead. If you're looking for a job for future Mudbugs home games, concession, food and beverage, game day operations, we have spots available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094. Now advanced into the Jackalope zone off the initial faceoff win there by Shreveport. Along the end boards there is Colin Doherty. And now taken away there is Anderson. Anderson trouble handling it. Flipped up ahead. Mudbugs trying to steal it. That was Dorfman. Now played to the far side. Loose puck taken there by Peters. Peters up ahead there to Dorfman from the near side. Now played to Sedlicek. Sedlicek was spaced. Quick shot. Glove save. Rebound chance. Oh, boy. Quick shot save. Another chance went wide as Dorfman was at the doorstep. It'll be icing on Odessa. What a move by Sedlicek as he was trying to wrap it around the far post, and he just couldn't get his stick in. Good stick tie up there by Odessa to really save a goal. And then Hasley didn't know where it was. The Mudbugs could not jam in the rebound. But you see this push in this second period by Shreveport off after really a big response after a sluggish first. Played back up top to Hedden. Hedden off the initial faceoff win. Works it in deep now. Behind the cage of Hasley. Taken away there by Odessa. Now to the near side there to Orr. Orr now kind of fanned on it and then just spiked it into the Mudbug zone. Now to the near corner there is Hedden. Hedden now might have hit the skate of Bremer as it goes off the far wall. Now picked up there by Colson. Colson now works it around the near side off the stick of Doherty. Now in deep into the Mudbug zone along the end board. 7:50 to go in the second. Jacks 2, Bugs 1. Trying to fight it off the walls now. That's Gato rather, along with Humphrey. And we got a whistle. If it gets too much in the walls, they got to whistle that down. With 7:43 remaining in the second. That is a great display of teddy bears that got tossed onto the ice. Thanks to Matt Weber's third of the year. Face off now to the right of Hudson. Face off battle at and won there by Shreveport. Good job there by Weber. Weber now throws it to the far half wall. Dropped up ahead there to Brazil. Brazil now with a burst of speed. Here comes the captain. Gains the blue line, but offsides. It was close. Boy, the Mudbugs had something brewing there. Big shout out to the Gato family tuning tonight from Jacksonville, Florida. Colin Doherty's parents in the house tonight. Glad to have them with us. Face off just outside the Jacks blue line along the near side. Battle that, tied up, one there by the Jacks. Now Bankier has it to the far side there to Carrick. Carrick leads it up ahead through the neutral zone. Puck now banged in to the Mudbug zone, and now we got a whistle. Looks like a penalty's coming up to the Mudbugs. Or maybe there's some glass issues along the half boards after a hard hit into the boards. I thought there was a penalty. Oh, yeah. They had that stanchion they got to fix. The penalty door was open for a second. And now, well, Rich Perrant coming in there to help. And now Scott Musket, the Mudbugs general manager, going to help put that thing back. Getting help there from Mudbugs equipment manager Chris Perry. Face off deep in the Mudbug zone to the right of Hudson. Battle at one there by the Jacks, taken away there by Procopio. Procopio now shoveled on over, thrown across. It deflected wide. Brazil tried to hold the zone. Now played back the other way. Here's Siffinger. Spinorama gets his stick held. Now to the near circle. Mudbugs might have got away with one there. Now to the near corner it goes. Played back up top. Bankier couldn't grab it. Oh, Mudbugs try to take off with it. That would have been stealing Procopio 2-on-1 if they hurried. Now played off the near sideboards. On over to Konovalov. He'll just dump it in to the Mudbug zone. Oh, no, Haller didn't touch it up. Now to the near corner. Oh, boy, hit hard and shaken up, I believe, is Bunting. Now to the far corner. Quick shot. Save made. Rebound chance. Another save made. Another chance through traffic. Hudson's got it along the short side as Cobb was trying to jam it in. Bunting was shaken up. He got back up. 6:25 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It is a 2-1 Odessa lead. A face-off now in the right wing circle, deep in the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs would love to get another one. Quick shot there and a shoulder save made there by Hudson off a screamer from Musa from the near circle. Now you see the Jackalopes starting to get a push here in the latter half of the second from the right point. Or he'll wagon wheel it around to the far corner. Gates now will let it go onto the near corner there to Peters. Peters now pelts it off the near boards, back out to center, or takes it away. Musa up ahead there to German. German comes in, quick shot, paddle save made there by Hudson. Now off the near side window, played up ahead. Trying to poke it up ahead there was Brimmer. Back into the neutral zone it goes. Now Gato's got to grab it back into his own end. 5:40 remaining here in the second. It is a 2-1 Jacks lead. Gato with a little bit of trouble there. And now played through the neutral zone. Gato does a little dance move, thrown toward the net. Gobbled up there by Hastley. Well, Gato did his job. He's able to get an offensive zone faceoff out of all that. He really did something out of nothing there. And that's great work there from number 7. Big shout out to the Dorfmans, tuned in tonight, and they are at the game tonight. So glad to have them with us. We saw them last night. They did not want to miss the home opening weekend. Face-off one there by the Bugs. Far half wall, Gockler played back up top to Sedlacek. He'll whip it around now to the near corner. Over to Dorfman, played back up top to Gockler, thrown toward the net, it goes wide. That was a design play. Gockler, turnaround, flip pass, gets intercepted. And now through the neutral zone it goes. Hedden chopped that to Dorfman, kicked around, and now stolen away. Taken there by Badal. He's got Anderson along the far side. Quick one-timer, pad stop, rebound chance. Hudson makes the save. As Hart threw a loud one toward the net. And then it was Anderson trying to jam in the rebound. Boy, Hudson standing tall to keep the Mudbugs within one. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Hudson. 4:51 remaining in the second. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. One there by the Bugs. Good draw there. Mack's got it. Mack around to the Shreveport. Shreveport gets hit hard on the boards. Quick shot there. Right pad stop made there by Humphrey. By Hudson from a shot by Humphrey. Now Shreveport going to chase it down. Puck now flipped up into midair. Flagged down there by Brazil. Now Bunting has it. He'll bat it on over to Hallard. Hallard will spin it back. Over to the near side there to Brazil. Oh no, Brazil with a pass off the stick of Mack. Now played up ahead there to Kuhn. Into the Mudbug zone they go. Held on to there is Humphrey thrown across. And now to the far half wall. Wedged in there to the far corner there by Bankier now to the far half wall. Battling for it. There's Doherty. Max in there trying to chisel it off the walls. Trying to squeak it off. They're just sitting on it. No one can get it off the walls now. Worked out free to Bankier. Bankier will pop it up ahead. Now to the far half wall. Thrown toward the net. It goes wide. Now Shreveport trying to get it out. Pinballed around. Now played back up ahead. Here's a break for Bunting. All alone. Bunting. Quick wrister. He shot it wide. He had Hasley leaning a bit. And now back the other way on transition. 3-on-2. Here comes Odessa. Across there to Siffinger. Quick shot blocked in front. There by Metcalf. Now back the other way. 3-on-2. Here comes Shreveport. Shreveport from the near circle. Thrown across. Quick shot. Oh, he poked it just wide. Weber was trying to tie it. Played back up top now to the right point. It ricochets back out to center. Now Metcalf. He'll just floor it back into the Jackalope zone. What great, glorious chances for the Mudbugs in the last two sequences. Off the far side boards in front of the Mudbugs bench. It looks like an official went down. He's okay. Now to the near side we play on. Metcalf played up ahead there to Procopio. Drop back there to Steele. Steele waits, throws it toward the net. Blocker save. Rebound chance. Trying to grab it there was Procopio. Now off the near side boards. The puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Hedden grabs it with 2.5 to go here in the second. Mudbugs trying to push for the equalizer. Played through the neutral zone. Poked up ahead. Here comes Gato trying to outrun Doney. He'll battle in with him. Gato has it. Gato throws it toward the net. It pinballs just wide. Now Hedden through the slot. A quick shot save made. Rebound chance. Another save. Brimmer was at the doorstep trying to bag it in. Now to the near half wall. Fetch goes in there with Brimmer. Fetchko now over to Brimmer. To the near corner it goes. Over to Brimmer. Brimmer throws it toward the net. Good stick there by Cobb to go into the protective netting. That puck goes. Big push by Shreveport with 1:58 to go in the second. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Face off now in the left wing circle. To the right of Hasley. Mudbugs got to like the way they have bounced back from a bad first period. Now through the bumper slot. Quick shot there by Fetchko. And a shoulder save made there by Hasley. Now to the near side. Here come the Jacks. They break it out now 3-on-2 and they come in offsides. I think the Mudbugs would be very happy at the very least to be down 1 going into the third. Face off just outside the near Mudbugs blue line. Face off 1 there by Mack to the far side over to Hedden. Thrown across, it gets blocked. He was trying to find Shreveno's stick. He'll dish it back on over to Brazil. Throws it off the stick of Mack, now taken there by Hart. To the far side it goes, on over to Smith. Played up ahead there to Anderson. Anderson will angle it off the near side boards all the way down. Hallard grabs it. Looked like Kuhn was taken down. Mudbugs got away with one there. Now through the neutral zone it goes. Gaining the blue line, there is Mack. They come in onside, and a shot gets blocked. To the far corner it goes. Shreveport to Mack, played back up top. Hallard to Brazil. They hold the zone. Across, quick shot, it goes wide. That was Mack from the far circle. Now held in there by the Mudbugs. 1 minute to go in the second period. Thrown in front, and it's taken away there by Bankier. Bankier has it now, 3-on-3. They lead it up ahead off the stick of Doherty. Now Brazil trying to get position over to Hallard. Hallard slows it down in front. One-time shot. What a stick in front there by Steele. Now Steele comes in. He'll slip it in. Steele now held up a bit. He gets dragged down. Now to the near corner it goes. Played back through the slot. Can the Mudbugs grab it? They can't. That was Konovalov able to direct it back to his blue line, and now played off the near side boards all the way down. 18 seconds. Oh, wow. Procopio dangerously in front of the cage, controlling that puck. And now Metcalf to the far corner there to Peters. Peters now off the far side boards up ahead there to Procopio. They got time if they hurry. Here's Procopio. 3 seconds to go. Thrown across. Metcalf a shot. Oh, what a stick save. That would have counted had it gone in, as Hasley makes a big-time stop. The buzzer sounds in a great second period. After 2 periods of play, it is the Jacks 2, the Bugs 1. The only goal coming from Matt Weber in the period, his third from Metcalf at 9:34 on the man advantage. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll talk to Mudbugs goaltender Cole Hudson after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic, joined by one of my favorites, one of our new favorites, Mudbugs goaltender Cole Hudson. And Huddy, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, of course, Chet. Thanks for having me. It's an honor.
Yeah, thank you. Talk about this start in Shreveport. You're 4-0-1. Goals against has been really low. Save percentage has been up there, and you get goaltender a month honors. It's not the easiest award to get because there's so many good goaltenders in this league. When you first found out about it, what was your initial reaction?
No, I was a little bit surprised that it wasn't really ready for it almost, but no, it was good. I mean, we've been off to a really hot start, and I think that I've been doing what I need to do in the net, so it's definitely translating to pretty good results so far, and we're just looking to keep it going moving forward here.
You seem like one of the most modest guys I've ever come across. I vividly remember the day the Mudbugs got the shutout, and that was your first shutout of the year, and you're like, I'm not really used to these shutouts. I don't really get too many of those. Did it surprise yourself when the buzzer sounded and you're like, wow, there's a goose egg on the other side?
No, not quite. I mean, I know I have the ability to succeed and do well, but it's definitely special when the team and everyone's pushing for me to do well too. So it's definitely nice having people cheering you on and having that support system. So no, it's been really good.
You grew up in Buffalo, New York. Is it a big hockey capital over there?
Yeah, it's huge actually. It's a big hockey town. The high school I went to, I think we had 9 hockey teams just in the high school. So everyone plays hockey growing up. So
now, to be a goaltender, sometimes you get thrown into the cage as a young man. Did you play another position, or was it something that you kind of grown close to, or how did that story come about?
Yeah. So it's actually kind of a funny one. So I started off as a forward in house league, and then I played 2 years, and then I was selected to be on some all-star team or whatever that would travel a little bit, and they needed a goalie. But this was back when goalie would only play for 1 game, and so they were looking for a goalie. I raised my hand. I'm like, yeah, I'll play, and then they handed me the gear and they said, bring it back at the end of the year, and it turns out I was pretty decent at it, and I never stopped, and here I am now.
How old were you at the time?
I was 5.
Wow. Now, do you come from a hockey family? I've seen your dad as far as the social media outlets concerned. I know you got a couple of siblings.
Yeah.
Any kind of big hockey background?
No, it's actually funny. I'm the only hockey player in my family, and I'm one of 2 in my family that knows how to skate. So my love for hockey kind of came out of nowhere, but my parents and my family have been so, incredibly supportive through it all. But no, I'm the only hockey player. So,
how has this road been? Ever since coming out of high school, it hasn't been the smoothest road for you, but your last couple of stops, just talk about where you were and how those seasons went.
So right out of high school, I was, looking to get in the North American League. Didn't work out as an 18-year-old, and then found my way into the NCDC, which is a solid league up in the east by the Boston area. So I had an okay season there, went through some difficulties a little bit, and then I was fortunate enough to find a team up in Canada, Rockland Nationals, part of the CCHL, and had a really bounce back year there. I played really well, and I was happy with it. And then with the whole COVID scenario, I had to scramble and try and find a team in North America, or America rather. So I stumbled across Kenai River, went to their training camp, didn't work out, and then I ended up down here.
When it didn't work out in Kenai, was there here we go again? Because you told me, off the air that you've been cut or told no from, is it 12 North American Hockey League teams or so?
I don't know about that number, but it's been a really bumpy ride for sure. But when it happened again in Kenai, I wasn't too discouraged. I had my little bit where it's like, oh, here we go again. But I know I can play in this league, and I know I have the skill to stay here, but it's a tough league. There's a lot of really good goalies that want to play in this league, and there's a lot of really good goalies that are in the league. So it's definitely hard to crack a roster, and you got to have that confidence coming right from the get-go, and that's something I didn't really have growing up. But no, it was definitely a blessing in disguise that ended down here in Shreveport.
Now, one thing I have to add that the players were very appreciative of was the Uber service of your car that was driven from Minnesota to Wichita Falls. Yeah. We're in the middle of a month-long road trip. Was that car getting used a little bit more than you thought it would be?
Oh, yeah, for sure. When I had my car down in Wichita Falls, I was Mr. Popular right away. Everyone wanted to be friends with me, but no, it was a good way to get to know the guys. I was driving around a little bit, but no, it's definitely a funny scenario. Not many times are we on the road for that long, and then just one guy has his car, right? So it was definitely really funny, but no, it was a good way to get to know all the guys and stuff like that. So it was great.
I know it's a special relationship with goalie partners, and most goalie partner relationships that I've come across are either good or bad, or just kind of tame. What's been your relationship with Colin DeYoung and Luca DePasqua?
Honestly, they're unbelievable kids. They're the nicest guys in the world, and they want me to succeed just like I want them to succeed. You know, that's the biggest thing in a goalie tandem or trio we have right now is, you know, you want to compete against each other in practice, and, you know, you want to be trying to go after each other a little bit because that's just the competitive spirit. But at the end of the day, we want what's best for the team, and we want what's best for each other. So we're just working together and working against each other to make ourselves better and make the team better. So, you know, they're awesome kids. They're both really, really talented young guys. So they have a future in this league and college hockey for sure.
We're talking to Mudbugs goaltender Cole Hudson here on the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. Just talk about the chemistry of this team. Do you see it any different from your past teams?
Yeah, I have. Right away in my first 2 days here, I was like, wow, this is a tight-knit group. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, when you go to lunch, doesn't matter who you're sitting with, that guy's your best friend. And same with anyone on the team, you know, everyone just gels together so well. And, you know, not all teams have that. And, you know, there are some times where teams have, you know, bad locker room guys and stuff like that, but we don't have anything like that here in Shreveport. Honestly, everyone's great. So it's been just a really good experience getting really close with these guys.
I remember when talking to you, you were reluctant to say you're a Buffalo Sabres fan, but I know you watch enough of the NHL. Is there a goalie that you idolize or try to mold yourself after?
Yeah, for sure. I've kind of got two. So Sergei Bobrovsky has been a big fan of mine.
That's a big one.
Yeah, he's got that compete level that I strive for. And then Carter Hart is just, you know, probably one of the best young guys coming up right now. He's going to have an incredible future in the NHL, and I can't wait to watch it. So.
Ironically, that's who Cullen DeYoung molds himself after, and I kind of see it in him too as well.
Yeah.
You got housed. Billet experiences are not always the best.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have had some bad stories.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of one bad story in Mudbugs Bills, and I'm not even trying to speak biasly here. You got invited to the Bechtel family.
Yep.
Just talk about Miss Leanne, Mr. Brian, Ashton, and Peyton. Just talk about that experience so far.
Yeah, no, it's been great. They're absolutely an unreal family, and they, you know, taking me in, no questions asked, and, you know, just try to make me feel comfortable right from the get-go, which is a really hard thing as a billet. You know, I'm a 20-year-old kid who's living in a couple strangers' house, and it can be weird at times, but they did a really good job of making me feel comfortable and, you know, give me a second family, you know, when I'm down here in Shreveport. And they've been great.
I've known Miss Leanne for the last couple of years, and I know she's a pretty darn good cook. So what right now is the best dish that you've had from her?
Oh, I don't know. She made some pretty unreal gumbo the other day. It was my first time. I have. Yeah, it was my first time. It was unreal. She's going to make it again for me.
Do you like spicy food?
A little bit. She took the kick off a little bit for me. I'm not a big spicy guy, so she took it easy on me.
We're talking to Mudbugs goaltender Cole Hudson here in Shreveport. Mudbugs goaltender. What's something, do you have any kind of special game day ritual? Because goaltenders are obviously a different breed.
Mm-hmm.
We know.
Yep.
Some people classify them as weird.
Yep.
You have to be, I think, a little bit wired differently if you're taking 200-300 shots a day.
Yeah.
Is there something odd that you do on game days when you're going?
You know, nothing too crazy. I try to keep it pretty loose, just because I don't want to get into my own head with superstitions and stuff like that. But I am trying to mimic consistency and, you know, my game day rituals. But one thing that never leaves is I always drink a coffee in my pregame shower in the shower. That's that's definitely a weird thing of mine. But yeah, I've stuck with that for the longest time.
You obviously make sure none of the water gets into the coffee, right?
Yeah, no, I've got one of those Yetis with a nice lid on it, so no problem there.
Having Rich Perrine, NHL goaltender, having him there to help you, that's something that's got to be special for you to be able to hear the stories, hear that grind. Mm-hmm. He's been through that, and he's obviously spent an amount of time in the show.
Yeah. You know, there's not many guys who have been through more than Coach Perrant. I mean, he has lived every single situation out there, and so he's huge on the mental side of the game to, you know, help us when things aren't going well in practice, or, you know, you're really struggling. He's there to help us out, and same with just everything technical too. Like, he's played in the NHL, and he's had a lot of good goalie coaches as well. So he has so much knowledge that, you know, he just wants to pass on to us, and that's the best thing you could ever want when you're trying to get ready for college hockey. And so it's definitely great having a guy like that to push my ideas off of and just get better every day.
That's Mudbugs goaltender Cole Hudson. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Jet. Appreciate it.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my favorites, a dear friend, a dear corporate partner, a fantastic woman who basically supports the Mudbugs broadcast and the Mudbugs organization as a whole, Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. First of all, Miss Janice, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Just talk about now, everybody hears about Generational Financial Advisors. You're the first period sponsor. Just talk about everything that goes on at Generational Financial Advisors.
Okay, we have a group of people, including myself, who are all financial advisors, and then I'm also a CPA, so I offer services to small businesses and individuals and tax services. We offer retirement planning, college planning, just basically cover your life services. And we try to work with people and develop that relationship so that it's all about relationships and it's not just about the money.
Is it a little more hectic now with, I guess, tax season just right around the corner?
It is very hectic. We start out with just having to do 1099s and W-2s for the companies that we do work with on a yearly basis, and then we go straight from there into filing all the way into April and sometimes October.
What's the most stressful part of your job?
The deadlines during tax season. Just trying to, if people get their stuff in timely, and trying to make sure that I have the time and can do the job in a timely manner for them so that we're not filing extensions.
We're talking to Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors, one of our Mudbugs corporate partners here in the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. You do so many good things for the Mudbugs. At GFA, talk about some of the things that you love. And obviously you work in depth with numbers just past my range of thinking. Just talk about some of the things that you love about the company and some of the things that you love about your job.
Well, one, I love the fact that we're a small company and we have an office here and one in Marshall, Texas, and the fact that we do have a lot of relationships that are long-term, being generational across the family lines, which is our whole goal. So as a person is getting older, we want to make a point to work with their younger children, grandchildren, so that, you know, they understand that we are here to represent them and to work with them for all their needs, tax, accounting, financial planning, insurance, all of it. We have a good group of people, and we've all been together for at least 10 years. So it's a nice small firm, but still, you know, can offer a lot of services.
Aside from being a fantastic corporate partner, you're also a billet. This is your third year as a Mudbug billet, and you have Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson, two very good hockey players, and both with colorful personalities. How has the I guess the atmosphere and the experience been this year for you?
It's been different because before we only had one player, and so then they had to we had a veteran and a rookie this year, and that was interesting to see the interaction between them, especially during training camp. But they have come to know each other and their habits, and we have card games, we have, you know, a lot of different things, and just they've become part of the family.
You do a lot of cooking, and I think that's one of the things that Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson rave about. What's one dish that has become kind of a favorite amongst the guys that you maybe you can think of?
It's something so simple. It's a chicken bite that's wrapped in bacon with brown sugar and stuff, and they can eat 4 pounds of chicken in a heartbeat.
You're also in the Claws Up Booster Club. You're the vice president. You work with Carl Phillips, and just talk about that dynamic. This is the first year that the Mudbugs have brought back the Booster Club. Just talk about how everything's kind of going and maybe some of the things that are on the horizon.
It's been a learning process for us this year. Of course, it was always going to be with you're doing the first time, and you have to see what works, what doesn't work. We have a great group of people. We have probably over 100 members. And we have tried a few things that didn't work, but we've had a lot that's going on. And I think in the future that as we have developed it, you'll see more things for sale, different just push to get some things out and help people understand, like learn about hockey rules and then stat sheets for people that had been asking for them and things like that we try to get out.
How are the holidays for you? I know that the Booster Club did a lot of good things with ornaments and had a Christmas party and the food, and obviously we're very much appreciative of that. There's so many things that go on in the holidays. It kind of seems to consume a whole month. How was it as far as from a Booster Club perspective and everything you guys wanted to accomplish?
Oh, it was great, and I think people really, really enjoyed the Christmas party with the guys and the fact that they all came in their costumes or sweaters or whatever else.
Try to cut out of the interview as we can. We're running up against some time here. And now we head into the third period. It is a 2-1 Odessa lead. Shots 27-21 in favor of Odessa. Matt Weber gets the only goal of the second at 9:34, and it got the Mudbugs within one. This third period brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janou and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680 or log on, or call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Mudbugs will skate from left to right. Face-off won there by Odessa. Now thrown across off the stick of Musa as it goes in deep. Slowed down there by Hudson off the far side boards. Steele was going to try to grab it. Now up along to that top point of the Mudbug zone. Now played along the half boards. Congratulations to Sam Morris. He is the LED for Life Light the Lamp winner. To redeem your prize, go to the info table. And that puck now deflects out of play. Now behind the cage of Hudson to the near half wall. Played back up top to Smith. Now slid across to Hart off the stick of Anderson. Dropping his stick there was Hallard. Now to the near corner it goes. Odessa working it. Quick shot there by Smith gets blocked now through the slot. Badal was trying to get a shot on. Poke checked away there by Gato. Now played back up top. Hard a blast. Pad stop made. Rebound chance. Mudbugs have it. That's Brimmer. Up ahead there to Fetchko. 3-on-2. Here comes Gato. And Fetchko could not get around his man. That was Hart who bodied him off the puck. Puck now played back into the Mudbug zone. Peters powers it up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino now will play it across there to Bunting. Bunting now behind the skate of Mack. And now the Mudbugs stay on side. That's Metcalf from the far circle. Quick shot. Save made. Puck rolling around dangerously in front of Hasley. Now back out to center. Puck now lofted back in. Close to an icing call. It was not. Now a quick shot there from the near circle. Tipped on net there by Sherino. It goes wide. Now Hard from the near corner. Will be able to spank it back out to center. It is a 2-1 Odessa lead. They have been clinging to that lead since the midway point of the second. Behind the cage of Hudson. Sedlacek kind of trying to tape a pass now. Turned over. Here comes Kuhn. Far circle. Quick shot. Save made there by Hudson. He'll cover it up. That was a routine stop. And you just feel like the Mudbugs are trying to put a bigger dent into this one. As we are 2:37 in to the Sterling Dental Center third period. Face-off battle at one there by Odessa, taken away there by Hedden. Hedden behind the cage, fumbles it around a bit. Now Gockler to Steele. Steele's pass gets canceled out. Now Hedden advances it up ahead, touched it now to Weber. Weber thrown across, and Procopio's stick got tied up. And now Orr from the far corner will have it, and he'll settle things down. Mudbugs need a wholesale line change, and they'll get one. Now off the near side boards, up ahead there to Humphrey. Humphrey gets slowed down in his tracks there by Hallard. Gockler behind the cage. Gockler works it up ahead to his right there to Hallard. He'll chop it back out to center. Now it comes around, taken there by Weber over to Brimmer. Now Wedge nudge up ahead there, 2-on-2. Here comes Kuhn. He's got German. Quick shot blocked there by Brazil. Now behind the cage of Hudson. Off the near side window, smacked that back out to center and all the way down. Good job there by Procopio. Oh, awkward hit there by Brimmer, and he goes down, and we got a whistle. Looks like a penalty's coming up. Brimmer on his knees. Hopefully he's okay. Amy Baker taking a tentative eye. Our lead athletic trainer is going to come out. And Brimmer's not getting up yet. He's on a knee right now. And now back down on two knees. We're going to need a little help here. Just looked like an awkward hit. Colson in the box for boarding. Might have seemed like the severity of the hit might have constituted the call. Mudbugs will get a 2-minute power play out of this. You're just hoping that Brimmer's bell was rung and nothing more. They're going to need a little help here from Peters. Boy, this is not a good sight if you are a Mudbugs fan. No, he's definitely shaken up. He's at least skating, but he needs a little help there from Peters. And you're just hoping it's a shocker. And we'll keep an eye out on Austin Brimmer. Yeah, he's got a limp going now of some sort. I don't want to speculate here. He's behind that bench now getting looked at. Face-off one there by Odessa. Mudbugs trying to take advantage of this power play. And now it's taken away there by Doherty. Doherty comes around, backhand shot, punched away there by Hudson. Now on transition, Gato, can the Mudbugs take advantage? To Mack, to Weber, played back up top, through the slot, there is Sherino. He overskated the puck and mishandled it. As the puck now is cleared down the length of the ice. They are trying to get some help there for Brimmer behind the boards. And I think they're going to try to get him back into the locker room. Entering now the blue line, there is Mack on over to Weber. Weber now. Weber a whack, and it ricochets off of Humphrey back into the neutral zone. And this is the problem when you don't have Brimmer. He's one of your big power play guys. Gato behind the cage. He has it now. Thrown across, intercepted. And the puck now kept in there by Hedden, throws it toward the net. It gets blocked, and it's speared down the length of the ice. And now Fetchko to the far side. Mudbugs hoping nothing serious for Austin Brimmer. That would be a huge blow for the Bugs. And now a whistle. Got a whistle, and I'm not sure why. Maybe a hand pass of some sort? Oh, the net came off. That's what happened. This face-off will come out of the Mudbug zone. See Patrick Loaf-Stevens, who helps out the Mudbugs. Honorary assistant coach Chris Lane looking over, trying to help out if he can. Now off the near side boards all the way down. Metcalf's got it to the near corner there to Dorfman. Dorfman now gains the blue line from the middle to the far half wall there to Bunning. Shoved back up top to Metcalf. Thrown across there to Fetchko. He couldn't handle it, so he works it in deep. And now taken away as Procopio is trying to work it in deep. And we're down to 15 seconds, and this power play has gone nowhere. Now worked around to the near half wall. That's Dorfman. He'll throw it back. And the power play's pretty much over. It is. Colson's out. Hallard off the stick of Dorfman as it goes in deep. 5-on-5 hockey behind the cage. Thrown in front, taken away there by Musa. Now 2-on-2. Here comes Cobb. He's got Colson with him. And a good steal there by Brazil. Couldn't backhand it out, but now possessed there by Hallard. Hallard behind the cage. We'll see if we can get some kind of update on Brimmer. Now Sharino gets hit hard there by Orr upstairs as he went into the Jackalope zone hard. And now Orr picks up the loose change. Cross-ice pass to the far side, coming around. Now wraparound chance, save made, rebound chance. Hit off the far glass and down the lane to the ice. Good clear there by Bunning. Doney has it from the near side. He works it in deep. Should be icing. The Mudbugs can beat it. They cannot. Oh, what a hard check there by Gato. Jason Fortier looking for a call. Now along the middle of the ice. Steele now. Couldn't grab it into the Jack zone cleanly. And now Brimmer is going to hobble off to the locker room. We hope everything's okay with Amy Baker. Now to the near corner. They were trying to figure out what they were going to do with Brimmer. It appears that it's going to be a locker room visit in the back. Now a steal there by Brimmer. Can Brimmer run with it? He can't. Broken up and a save there by Bankir. Oh, Bankir runs into his man. O'Hare has the puck. Thrown in front. One-time shot. I think a left pad stop made there by Hudson and a beauty. Now from the far circle. That's Gockler behind the cage of Gato. Gato now to the near side. Over to Hedden. Hedden has it. Plenty of time in this game with 12:30 remaining in the third. 2-1 lead in favor of the Jacks. Boy, Kiefer's there. Gato's there. Now puck lashed out, back out to center. Now played back into Fetchko. Fetchko trying to drop it up ahead there for Kiefer. Now taken away. Here comes Kuhn all alone. He works it into the near corner of the Mudbug zone. Smothered up pretty good there by Dorfman. Hard hitting going on. Penalty coming up to Odessa. Oh, no. I think it's going against Shreveport. Well, both doors have opened. Oh, no, it's going against Odessa. Unless they even it up. I thought they were going to, yeah, they're evening it up. They're going to even it up. It's like an interference on Kiefer and a cross check on Doherty. 4-on-4 hockey, and you know what that means. More ice time for both teams. With 12:01 remaining here in the third. Jacks 2, Bugs 1. Quick shot there by Musa off the initial faceoff win, 1 wide. Now Orr has it, drop back the hardest shot off the knee of Procopio. Now behind the cage, that's O'Hare. Rather, that's German. Now around the far side, Mudbugs trying to grab it. That's Procopio. Up ahead there to Weber. Weber will drop it back there to Hedden. 4-on-4 hockey. Hedden wants to run with it. He gains the blue line from the right side. Now he comes in from the far half wall. 4-on-4 for a $130. Thrown toward the net. Oh, boy, it ricocheted behind Haslett. He looked behind him as he thought that might have slipped past him. And now a wholesale line change here for the Bugs as the Jacks possess the puck. Here's Orr. Oh, boy. Stick check there by Chirino. Now it goes back into the Odessa zone. 1 minute left of 4-on-4 hockey time. 11 minutes left in regulation. Here's Badal from the far corner. Nice steal there by Metcalf. Can Metcalf have a little space? Played up ahead off the stick of Chirino. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Now Colson has it behind his own cage. Mudbugs trying to steal if they can. Oh, they almost did. Now to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to work it off the walls. Here's a chance for Chirino. Quick shot. Oh, what a shaft save made there by Hasley. He got his stick, and I believe the shaft of it, to Rob Chirino at the doorstep. With 25 seconds to go now, 4-on-4 hockey time. To the near side, here's Smith. He comes in now from the left side. To the corner he goes. Taken away there by Gato. Gato has it. Gato off the far side board. Stretch pass, missed Dorfman. Goes all the way down. Hasley plays it. Plays it up top there to O'Hare through the neutral zone. Now coming up along the ice here into the Mudbug zone. Taken away there, and now here's Hedden. Out of the box goes Kiefer. 2-on-2, slid across to Gato. Gato dropped back to Dorfman. Dorfman's going to take it back. He'll work it in behind the cage. Can Kiefer grab it? He cannot. And that's O'Hare, and that's frustrating there for Kiefer as he came fresh out of the box with some fresh legs and could not do much with that busted opportunity. Played up ahead there to Doherty. Doherty now for Odessa. Will skip the puck in deep into the far corner. Heading now to the far half wall. Up ahead to the far corner. Plenty of time in this game to the near circle now to steal. He'll lug it back out to center. He'll throw it back into the Odessa zone. Puck possessed there by Carrick. Carrick along the near side. Played up ahead there to Humphrey. Humphrey gets past Peters, and he'll just thrash that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Now Procopio got his stick tied up. Orr has it. Orr will dish it back on over to Bankier, and they'll slow things down with 8:55 remaining in the third. Puck deflects off the stick of Procopio at center ice and goes into the protective netting behind Hudson. With 8:51 remaining in the third. A break in the action. It is Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs Hockey. It is a 2-1 lead for the Jacks. LED for Life, your destination for any automotive, residential, or commercial lighting needs. Go to LED for Life, LLC.com. Face off just outside the near Mudbugs blue line. One there by Odessa. They'll throttle the puck in deep. Now to the far corner. Peters will work it around the near side boards. Taken there by Bunting. Bunting now will just flipped in to the Odessa zone. Joe Mack is in there to the near corner. Thrown across. Mudbugs trying to grab it. That was Chirino. Now up ahead to the neutral zone. Peters played up ahead off the stick of Mack. Oh, I thought Mack touched it. He did not. It's an icing on Shreveport. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Down to 8:22 left in regulation. At some point, the Mudbugs got to take some chances in this game. They need one to tie it. Lone Star with a 3-2 lead over New Mexico, just beginning the third period there in the NITEC Sports Center. Feels like we always are looking up at the scoreboard and seeing Lone Star ahead. It's been that kind of year and start for them so far. With the exception of when they play Shreveport, however. They've gotten a good handle on them as Mudbugs got 3 out of 4 points from them at the Nitex. Thrown toward the net, blocked. Play back out to center. Bunting throws it toward the net, glove down there by Hasley, and he's going to cover it up. Well, Bunting did his job. He forces an offensive zone faceoff, and the Mudbugs can get some fresh skaters. I think that was his whole point there. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas. We'll tell you how this game all happened and wrap it up and set you up for next Friday night. It'll be our next broadcast. Mudbugs and the Amarillo Bulls. 7-11 from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum, 6:50 with the Landers pregame show. Played back up ahead now, and the puck now is deflected back out to center, and the puck now is rifled back in to the Mudbug zone. Now into the near corner it goes. To the right of Hudson. 7:30 to go in the third. Kuhn thrown in front. Far circle now. Smith has it. Smith waits. Thrown toward the net. It goes wide. And now from the left point, going to get hard there. Steele tried to steal it. He does. Now back out to center. Played up ahead. Can Weber do something with it? Thrown across there to Procopio. He's going to grab it in the near corner deep in the Odessa zone. He took a lick for it. Now a quick shot there by Weber got blocked. Good job there by Bankier. And Bankier now will float it back in to the Mudbug zone and come off. Gockler to the near side there to Hallard. He'll take a spinorama back. Over to Gockler along the far corner, off the far side boards. Played up ahead. Boy, the Mudbugs scoring barrage of some sorts on the road has dried up late. Boy, Fetchko lost his stick and it went flying. And now Siffinger up ahead there to Konovalov. He'll work it in deep into the near corner of the Mudbug zone as we're down to 6:25 to go in the third. Along the near corner, tied up, spun around there was Gockler. Now to the far side there is Fetchko. Played up ahead there to Dorfman. Dorfman has it, led up ahead, trying to touch it down there was Sedlacek, and now waiting to get onside. Played up ahead in the far corner there to Sherino. Sherino's backhand pass went wide. Oh, what a hard check there. Sherino put the shoulder in. Now spun around there is Sherino along the near half wall. Fighting for it there is Dorfman. Puck jabbed back out to center and into the Mudbug zone it goes. Clock starting to become a factor for the Bugs as they're down by 1 with 5:40 to go in the third. Here comes Sherino. Played up ahead. It got blocked. And now Bunting might have got a high stick up along now. Played back up top to Peters. Throws it toward the net. He scores! Peters with a blistering blast. Top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. That's a big goal for Dylan Peters. And this game is tied 2-2. Time of the goal, 14:32 of the third. The Mudbugs were pushing, clawing, and they finally find the equalizer. Boy, they have been waiting a little bit to get Peters going, and that's a big mark for him as he's able to find a late period tally. Shreveport might have got away with a little bit of a hook along the far side before that goal scored. Then again, you know, both sides have really had some calls not go their way and go their way. So, to be fair, the officiating has been somewhat consistent, but the Mudbugs tie it up with 14:32 to go in the third. It's Dylan Peters first from Bunting and Sherino. That's a big goal and another big blue liner tally for the Bugs this year. They have been big. I do apologize about some of the focus. We got our cameraman on. He did a good job there. Odessa Smith now sails it into the near corner. To the far corner it goes. Mudbugs hopefully get some jump here. The shift after a goal, always dangerous. Odessa picked off there by Steele. Steele played up ahead. Tripped up there was Procopio, and they're going to let him play. And now we get a touch up. We get a stoppage. What's the call? I believe they came in offsides. Oh, well, I think Anderson was trying to ask what the whistle was for. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in the third. Mudbugs have tied it up with Dylan Peters from Sarnia, Ontario, finding the ripper from the top of the point. Boy, 2-goal leads are always dangerous. And now played back in behind the cage there to Bunting. Played back up top to Gockler. He whipped it around over to Hedden. Hedden throws it toward the net. It gets slowed down. We still have not seen Austin Brimmer. He's probably out for the remainder of the game. Oh, boy, hard check as Gockler went awkwardly. Now off the far side boards, back out to center. Taken there by Doherty. Off the near side boards. Kissed off the near side boards, played through the neutral zone. Mack couldn't grab it. He lost it. Played back into the Mudbug zone. Now to the far side. Trying to get through there is Hedden. He gains the blue line. And now Hedden has it. He carried it back up top there to Mack. Worked around now to the far corner there to Fetchko. Fetchko thrown through the slot. Tipped on net there. It went wide. That was a great play design as Hedden was trying to get another one this weekend. Now fired back into the Shreveport zone to the far side there to Hedden. He's at the end of a shift. He'll pop it back out to center. Puck intercepted and ripped back down into the Shreveport zone. Played up ahead to the near side there to Fetchko. He'll lead it across there for Dorfman. Dorfman has it. He wants to carefully take it back as he works it back into the far half wall, and it goes all the way down. Down to 3:40 to go in regulation. Both teams now in a perilous spot as they both want to get at least 1 point. 2-2 game. Orr to the far side. Up ahead there to Carrick. He'll work it in deep. Metcalf able to jab it back out to center and all the way down. Mudbugs want a quick line change with now 3:15 left in regulation. Smith has it to the far side there to Musa. Musa comes in. Good poke check there by Steele to get it back out to center. Now to Musa. Musa's pass picked off there by Weber. Weber able to wiggle it back into the Jackalope zone. Possessed there by German. Now taken back there by Smith. His pass is errant, and now the Mudbugs can't grab it. Taken there by German. 1-on-1 with Brazil. 2-on-2. Thrown. Cross ice. Quick shot. Goes wide of Hudson. And now Brazil around the far half wall. Taken there by Steele. Up ahead there to Procopio, and he's just got to power it in. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. And now the Jackalopes trying to push the issue a little bit over to Anderson. Over to Badal as they lug it back in and scrape it into the Mudbug zone. Possessed there by the Mudbugs now. Mack off the skate of Sherino. He comes around the far corner, and now can the Mudbugs grab it? They cannot. No puck possession here for the Mudbugs in the late sequences. Anderson slowed down, thrown toward the net. It goes wide. Rebound chance. What a save made there by Hudson. Game saver as Anderson threw it toward Hudson along the far post, and I believe an armpit save made there by Hudson, and a beautiful one. Oh, my gumbo. What a stop. Game saver from Hudson with 2 minutes left in regulation. Face off now in the right wing circle. Played back up top to Doherty. Doherty a shot. Blocked in front. Played up ahead now. Mudbugs have some skaters. They got a 4-on-2 if they hurry. That's Weber across the steal, and he couldn't handle it. Kept in there by Metcalf. Metcalf behind the cage of steel, thrown in front of Procopio behind him. And now back the other way. One-on-one. Here's Siffinger. Comes around the far side of Peters. Now to the near corner, played back up top, space. Quick shot, save made, rebound chance. Paddled away there by Hudson. Now behind the cage, here's Kuhn with 1:20 to go in regulation. Oh boy, Metcalf might have got away with one there. He might have tripped one. Now a knifing attempt. Oh no, Mudbugs trouble. In front, tied up there. Peters pelts it off the near glass and out of the zone. Doney, Mudbugs going to try to get a quick change here with 1 minute left now in regulation. German dumps the puck in deep. And now a chance from the far circle. Quick shot smothered up there by Hudson. Another spectacular save from him in the reigning minute of regulation. Mudbugs 2, Jackalopes 2. Odessa now trying to make a late push to try to beat the buzzer. This game is 54 seconds away from overtime for a second straight night. Face-off, battle at one there by the Mudbugs. That's a big win. And now Brazil has trouble with it. Played back up top to Hart. Hart now into the near half wall. Quick shot blocked, and it ricochets all the way back down the length of the ice. 35 seconds left in regulation. Now to Cobb. Can he steal it? Was Mack. Puck now blasted back in as it goes all the way around to the far half wall. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out. Trouble now behind the cage. Poke checked away. 15 seconds left. Quick or to Hart. Hart throws it in, and it pinballs back out to center. 10 seconds to go. Mudbugs going to get a quick change here. 5 seconds. One last chance for Odessa. Coming across the far circle. That was Konovoff. Good stick tie up there by Metcalf. And it goes back down the length of the ice. And the Mudbugs avert a disaster in the reigning seconds of the third. 3-on-3 overtime coming up for a second consecutive night. It's the Mudbugs 2, the Jackalopes 2. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back in to the Georges Pond, which is rocking right now. Another overtime between these two teams. Both teams get a point. Who will get the next? Chris Hedden was the hero last night. Who will be the hero tonight? 3-on-3 overtime, always chaotic. I call it backyard hockey. Mudbugs did not like the way last night's overtime started, but they loved the way it finished. Can they do it again? Do they have more heroics in them? It's all about puck possession in overtime. Sherino, Metcalf, and Mack will go for the Bugs. They'll skate from left to right. 5 minutes of sudden death overtime, and then the shootout if nothing comes away in this overtime. Puck possessed there by Odessa. They have it. That's Orr. Orr's going to take it back. Sherino's on his tail, and he's going to take it all the way back. Boy, aggressive steal there by Sherino. Can the Mudbugs grab it? And tied up there. And now a little bit of a holding job there by Metcalf. Now O'Hare has it to the near half wall. They work it into the Mudbug zone. They have it. They'll work it in behind the cage. And now stolen away. Metcalf's got it. Metcalf now held up a bit. Sherino's there to the far half wall, and now Mack's going to grab it. He's going to settle it down. He's going to have to take it back over to Metcalf. And now, do they want to get some new men in? They are. They're going to get Weber as Metcalf's going to come off. So a little bit of movement here is Procopio with Hedden and Weber. Oh no, he missed the stick of Procopio. In deep, quick shot there, save made, another chance made. Oh boy, there was a traffic in front, now they got to get back. Here's Musa, he gets hooked up a bit, backhand shot, what a save made there by Hudson. There is a penalty coming up. Is it a penalty shot? It's a penalty shot for Odessa in overtime. I think Weber had to do everything he can to get back on the other end. Joey Musa will have a chance to win the game for Odessa. With 3:42 left in the extra session. I'm wondering what the holdup is here. Hunter Moninger was right there on the call. A penalty shot in overtime, very rare. They're trying to set it up at center ice. This comes at 3:42 of overtime. Here's Musa. Skates in, skating in, up now is Hudson. Through the slot, quick backhander, save made there by Hudson! And a big-time stop on the glove side to deny Musa on the penalty shot and keep this game going. Gut check moments for Cole Hudson have not been much of a problem for him. Wow. Now a face-off deep in the right wing circle of the Mudbug zone. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Metcalf's got it behind the cage. They got Bunting and Gato. Over to Gato from the far side. Gato grabs it. Gato now enters the zone. Over to Bunting. Bunting from the far circle. Quick shot, save made. Rebound chance. Bunting has it now at the point. He'll work it in deep there to Gato. He mishandled that puck, and now the puck is possessed there by Smith. Smith now will slow it down. With 3:15 left in the extra session, 2-2 game. Smith comes in from the far blue line. He has it, thrown across, taken away there by Bunting. Bunting now along the end boards, battling for it. The problem is you can't go too deep because you're going to give up too much on the other end. It's so tricky in 3-on-3 overtime. Tied up off the stick of Bunting, and it goes back all the way down, and Orr's going to grab it. Orr now enters the blue line into the Mudbug zone. He gets tripped up. Mudbugs looking. Oh, wow, Mudbugs dodged a huge bullet. Jason Fortier screaming for a call. Now drop back there to Dorfman. He's going to take it back now to the far side. Mudbugs want to settle things down here. Over to Dorfman. Dorfman gave it away. And now Hedden grabs it on the recover. Hedden now will throw it back over to Steele. Steele to the far side. Back to Steele. Steele now. He has Mack. Quick shot goes wide. He had Head in there for the rebound. Now, here's O'Hare. Thrown toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Oh, no, he gave it away. Shot through the slot. It bounces through. Is it going to roll out of the zone? It will. As Hart will grab it with 2 minutes left in the extra session. Cobb has it. Drop back there to Hart from the far half wall. His pass is broken away, and now a break for Sherino. He couldn't handle it. Way out of his cage there is Hasley. He checks it away. Here's Sherino. He gets tripped up. That's going to be a penalty. And now Sherino on the extra attacker time skates in. A backhand shot. He scores! Sherino, what a nifty move between the legs, and he backhands the game winner. Mudbugs win, Mudbugs win, Mudbugs win. Glides up. Final score, Mudbugs 3, Jackalopes 2. The Mudbugs do it for back-to-back nights in overtime. Oh my gumbo! Extra attacker time for Dawson Sherino was not needed on a night where the Mudbugs lost their top scorer in Austin Brimmer. They rally and come back to beat the Jacks 3-2. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Dawson Sherino, what a nifty move between the legs. Able to lift it past Hasley. And the Mudbugs with another claw-back effort as they come back from down 2-0 to rally past Odessa for a second straight night in overtime. Final score 3-2. And this is the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened. Joey Musa scored his second off a tip in front. Bankier got the assist at 3:31 in the first period. Then at 12:47, Ben Doherty redirected home his third of the year. Isaiah Humphrey got the assist, and Odessa had a 2-0 lead after one. Then in the second at 9:34, Matt Weber threw an innocent puck toward the net. It pinballed a couple of times into the back of the net. Aiden Metcalf got the only assist, and that was what brought on the Teddy Bears on the power play, and it made it a 2-1 game. Then at 14:32 of the third, Dylan Peters ripped home a powerful shot from the point. It was his first of the year. Bunting and Sherino got the assist. Big night and really big game for Sherino as he is 1-1 tonight. And then in overtime, Dawson Sherino was just amazing with a great nifty move. Sherino from Mack and Hedden at 3:23 is the difference. For Sherino, it's his third of the year, and it sends everyone home happy. We'll see what Sherino has to say here in this Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Let's tune in here. See if you can hear it in my mic. There you go. Little practice shot there from Dawson Sherino. What a beauty that was for his third of the year. Mudbugs with the win go to 8-1-1, and they have back-to-back overtime victories. And nothing has come easy for them, and they're now 2-0 at home. Lone Star continues to lead New Mexico 3-2. That game now down to 8 minutes left at the NYTEX Sports Center. But with the win, the Mudbugs now 7 points behind Lone Star for first place with 6 games in hand after tonight's games are concluded. So Mudbugs have 17 points at 8-1-1. The Jackalopes get 1 point for their effort. They were terrific tonight. Connor Hasley did everything he could. They're now 4-5-2 on the year. They're at 10 points. I'm Chet Yoder wrapping things up here for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Great effort. Mudbugs somehow, some way, find a way to win in overtime for a second straight night. I would say they played better tonight than they did last night, but then again, you still want to get off to a better start. They don't want to play from behind all the time, and I think that's something that obviously will be addressed during the week as they prepare for Amarillo, which is a very good hockey team having a struggling start. That'll wrap it up for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. We will have more next Friday night as the Mudbugs take on the Amarillo Bulls. Friday night at 7-11, 6:50 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at tickets.georgespond34.com or giving us a call at 318-636-7094. Big thanks to our corporate partners, fans, and everybody for tuning in tonight. The Mudbugs big winners tonight yet again. They keep doing it. This is a special group as the Mudbugs improve to 8-1-1 on the campaign. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow. And as always, claws up.